Not purposely, at least.
Yeah.
She wouldn't feel any regret if she killed them accidentally.
I mean, I don't think even she's egotistical enough to think she could get away with killing even one of them.
I'm just gonna sip my lemonade.
Yes.
I think you've
underestimated.
underestimated.
I mean, good luck then. If you don't kill Makoto on the first turn, he'll kill you on the first.
Unless I kill you on the first turn.
Actually, I think it's more so.
I mean,
kill the paladin that can smite her.
Makoto could literally one-hit kill her with like a round of arrows.
So,
Adrian could one-hit kill her with a
Anyways.
spike.
people with detect magic, or people just feel like actually searching because why not? So, how long are you gonna spend in this room?
Until I find it, or until I can see it.
Makoto has no means of doing that, so he's actually going to go back through the portal and go try to find the people that are asleep in the room.
Before they spend all that time, I'm just gonna point out that we do have the cleric queen could probably handle this.
Why not try and get it now and bring it to her?
Because it might not even be here.
Well, I mean, what did I get for my detect magic?
Well, detecting magic around the room will prove that there is no other magic in this room.
Okay,
There was a there is fading magic in this room. And you're assuming this is where this the gate spell was originating from.
Okay, so that there's no other feelings of magic in here.
No.
Okay, then.
It becomes very apparent his phylactery is not in this room.
Okay, so then
Sweet.
I will safely leave, knowing that there's nothing. The phylactery's not in this room.
Yep, I'm going.
Where I'm going.
Going back to make sure the undead didn't eat the people we left behind.
Yeah, please. Adrian's going to check on them right now.
Knocks on David's head. No brains.
Even though he is,
all the brains.
Even though he's the smartest living person in there.
You come back, you got like
he's
there's
not
one
living.
dead
He's
who's
not
just
dead.
like his head. There's a zombie with his mouth trying to get over like Brute's head, and it's just like clank, clank, clank.
It has unhinged its job.
Brute
It's
had,
Riley E as a zombie.
Brute had an intelligence of 18.
Yeah, he was kind of a spellcaster. And also the engineer.
Okay, well, some of you would get up there faster than others because some of you are shooting your magic around.
Magic.
But
Boop, boop, boop.
the same scene is all the same. You just
When we eventually get there.
I'm assuming you guys are gonna head upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Before I move you over, I'm just gonna try and describe the scene here a little bit. For some reason I had the pretty piano music playing a minute ago, but it ended, so you know, whatever. As some of you come up from the dark, damp basement of the crypt, it is very different from when you left up here. Light is just pouring in through every single window, and just seeming to reflect off things that it shouldn't be reflecting off of.
Rip our eyes.
There's a lot of light. First thing, you just go ahead, Sammy. Adrian, were you detecting magic down there?
I can't detect magic.
Oh, Adrian, Fifeir, and Makoto. The three of you would most likely go up first. You three, first thing you notice as you're heading that way is the blood that was covering the floor in the halls just seems to, as the light hits, it just seems to evaporate. As you enter that,
holy shit.
As you enter the main room where there were bodies among the pews, it's almost as if you've seen them like. You guys have dealt with shadow creatures stepping into shadow and teleporting away. It's almost the exact opposite. These bodies are turning into light and just vanishing.
Sounds really pretty, and also ouch, my eyes.
Yeah, there's a lot of light. So
Do I feel the presence of Iomade again?
You do.
Yay! Praise the sun.
Yeah.
I mean, Iomade.
Okay. What about the people in the back?
getting there. What the fuck, Constance?
What? Is her token being bad?
Her token's being dumb.
Stop
I
it,
didn't mean
Constance.
to.
Stop
I
it.
didn't mean to.
Stop.
I'm a good girl, I promise.
I'm gonna move everybody into
Don't
here real
beat me,
quick.
Daddy.
Oh.
Move everybody into here real quick, but you know it's fine. So I was dealing with fucking Constance over here.
Well, Brutus still there, but Leo's gone.
So we're
As you guys
Separate.
as you guys come up there, you can clearly tell that Brute has been pushed aside. As the obvious scraping marks on the ground.
Rip.
Lovely.
There is obvious writing on the wall in what looks to be a language that none of you understand. I only know this because none of you are spellcasters, except for Adrian, who I'm not sure. I don't think he prepared read magic today.
nope. I prepared things to stop undead.
But as you guys look in the room, your three compatriots' bodies are gone.
Gee, they really know how to stay put.
You really, oh my god, that was a fucking Miles's letter. It's like, David reads it over, hands it over. It really seems like they want us to leave and head off. Yeah, sounds about right. Let's go.
What the fuck? Seriously?
Those were about the exact same words.
Why in the hell? How did he get that from that letter? What?
It was being sarcastic.
Oh boy. David's a fucking douche nozzle.
Always is, always will be.
It's gonna be funny if like they run into them because Makotos is gonna like slap him upside the head like you're a fucking retard.
Mia.
Yeah.
And Jason.
Yeah.
As Jason tries to leave the crypt, he immediately takes damage.
Oh, great. How much?
That's only a D4 at first, but if he steps back, he's fine.
Okay, well.
Entering the light hurts him.
Oh, great.
It hurts undead. Woo.
If anyone cares to look outside, the swirling dark mass is dissipating quickly as clear sun is just beaming down on the city in a position that you normally wouldn't see the sun about this time of day.
Adam is like, Lemonade's just like, fuck all you undead!
Lemonade's like, bitches
Get the
kicked
fuck
me out of my city. You can also see various undeads outside that are dissipating as well. They're essentially burning up in the sunlight.
Here. Does the light heal the living?
No.
Damn.
Not much living
Borat
here.
could use it. Borat could fucking use it.
Nah, Bork's fine. This blood quickly finishes. There's a nice, pretty sunbeam coming down from here as the church set up in the center of the thing and actually beamed to here. Nice and pretty in here, unless, of course, you like darkness. Then it really sucks.
Imagine being like a fucking kobold or something in here.
Ah!
You'd just be on the floor screaming.
Please stop!
Okay,
I know you're trying to help, but stop!
Okay, I can't help but look at what Shiva said and think of the SpongeBob meme where it's like, we did it, Patrick. We saved the city as everything's on fire.
We saved the city.
As, like, the majority of the population is dead.
Rip.
Actually, about it.
Okay, Bork. Ow.
She was just like, I get my army, never mind that it's going to take a while to field the army because, you know, casualties.
Boric doesn't give a shit about the army. He just wants someone that can actually fight the queen. Because he's not doing that shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Boric, they'd be like, alright, Boric, you're going to be on the squad to fight the queen. Alright, I'm out.
Nah, thanks.
See you guys later. That bitch is crazy. It's like Shiva, but 10 times worse.
The horror.
Yes, Makoto, his body's still there.
Okay, so he didn't evaporate.
Oh, by the way, did anyone else prepare read magic on the wall?
Nope.
Not in the beginning of the day, no.
Alright.
I'm out of spells.
Did anyone prepare comprehend languages?
No.
Can I do a
Alright.
linguistics check?
No.
Damn.
Actually, that's a good question. Would tongues be able to do it?
I'm gonna say yes.
Then you have something to tell me later.
I mean, I can just message it to you if you want.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
for anyone who
noticed
has,
all the pedestals with weapons sitting on them everywhere.
Now what?
if anyone who has spellcraft wants to roll spellcraft or knowledge, yeah, just roll spellcraft for me.
Okay.
That works better.
I have
Spellcraft,
nothing.
you
I'm a
say?
monk.
Or knowledge
Spellcraft.
knowledge arcana works too, I guess. But it's just weird.
I have spellcraft.
That's.
I'm just gonna stand here and drool like an idiot.
My spellcrafts are always really shit for some reason.
Mine was pretty shit too.
First
This
one
is
was Arcana, second one was Spellcraft.
First one was spellcraft, and the second one is arcana.
We're not rolling well today.
If you got above a 10, you know this
Oh.
was done by an arcane caster.
Okay.
David and Alex are divine casters.
Okay.
So there was somebody else. Isn't
Well,
Leo
does
an arcane
anybody
caster?
here except for Adrian even
Leo
know
is an
that
arcane
though?
caster.
What?
I mean, Warwick and Shiva wouldn't know. Never mind.
Does she even know that they're divine casters? I don't know that they.
Adrian does.
I know Adrian does. I'm saying, does anybody other than Adrian know that?
Tim
No.
told everything about Shiva.
They would
Wow.
have to say something though, because I didn't get enough.
Did Shiva listen?
Partially. She's listened to some of the important things.
I feel like knowing the abilities and weaknesses of people that are somewhat Tim's allies would be a good
Alright,
idea
Shiva.
because you never know when she's going to kill him one day.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, Shiva remembers.
Hello.
Nice question.
I gave it a 50-50 chance.
Just Shiva listened to everything Tim talked about, but there's some things she just did not care because he just talked a lot.
It's Tim. He never stops talking.
He never does, and it's cute. But
Minnie,
sometimes
I
it's
swear to
horrible.
God, leave her alone. She's already bitten you once.
It's cute until the Order of the Spies cuts his tongue off because they're afraid he'll talk.
True.
Then you won't find it cute
Very,
anymore.
very true.
Talks forever.
Jack, stop it. That's mine.
But what's yours is hers.
I just got one thing to say, Makoto. One thing about spells.
Hmm.
Full strength.
Yep,
What?
full strength. That's how we
What-
moved them.
Okay, but that wouldn't have lasted long enough for them to take him anywhere, which is why he's like, this is why
Okay.
he's still here.
I mean, a group of people can drag him.
I mean,
Still,
I don't
David-
think I don't
David,
think
without
the
full strength,
both
could
of them-
not drag through.
I don't
any
think
fashion.
David and Alex together, working together, could take him further than out of this room without getting tired.
That's
plus
why
there's the fact of actually trying to fit him through all this.
and then move stealthily.
I mean, maybe they just shrunk him. Who knows?
Reduce person. All right, we gotta run. It's only gonna last for a couple minutes.
This will last for 8 minutes. I got this prepared a few times, so it just expands in his arm.
And then, and David's just standing there. Then it's like Alex is like, "What's wrong? I'm winded. We've ran like 20 feet. I know."
Like, I miss being a vampire.
This is what happens when you have a constitution of 10, man.
Oh my god.
Just like, I want my strength back. The days when she could probably just pick Brood up and carry him anyway.
Alex is still fucking strong.
She just has a weak constitution.
Shiva or anyone who got above a 10, Shiva, you do know, but anyone who got above a 10 on their spellcraft check knows that the spell that was cast on the wall would have shown up immediately.
So it was a delay. It was a delayed message.
It happened during while you guys were downstairs.
Okay. So he would have had. Okay, I'm trying to like.
Someone with arcane magic would have had to cast a spell and write on the wall while you guys were down fighting the witch.
Okay.
I also don't know this, but would the death of a caster also dispel that magic, or no?
Yes, I'm gonna say yes, just because of the nature of it.
Oh god, what the fuck did I?
You just had a stroke. Half the face is sagging.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, what did I write?
Whatever, we're throwing the spell. Wrote it when we were
Retrone.
down the stairs.
Retrone.
We're throwing.
Prospector Patronus.
We're throwing. Nazis.
She's very tired, okay? I think she only has level 1 spells right now. Yeah, she used up all her spells.
Hey, Makoto, on the bright side, your note's not there.
Gee, nice.
So they did read it.
They acknowledged it at least.
Fucking idiots.
Jason's just probably standing at the bottom of the stairs, just like, this is not enjoyable.
Mia, I want to go home. Why is home hurting me?
Maybe we should get him an umbrella.
We don't need him to be like Emmett in any way. No, thank you.
Just get him a parasol.
That's what Emmett has.
The bottom.
I don't care if we can walk around without getting hurt.
Put him in a barrel. That'll work, right?
No.
But Jason, you are home.
The bottom of the stairs.
The better home.
Go to home where it doesn't hurt.
Just take me back to the catacombs.
Jason is just the comedy relief.
It's like our own fucking Agent Scully all over again.
I like this one.
Except useful.
Yeah. It's an Agent
For more
Scully
than
who
just-
isn't a total dickhead.
And is useful for more than just throwing at people.
I mean, Mia can summon a disembodied skull and throw it at people to have it bite them. She can summon Agent Scully by accident. Just randomly conjures up a skull. It's actually Agent Scully.
Patchy.
That would be horrible.
She could summon an army of Agent Scullys.
Man, if only Ulfric had given his stopwatch to somebody.
Damn it, Ulfric.
I mean, Ulfric wasn't going to do that. Good luck.
Ulfric's like, this is mine.
This is mine now.
I mean, he has the mind of a barbarian. Of course, he's gonna be like, "This is mine now. I earned it. I keep it."
Wait,
I
I'm
found it.
gonna be
I
muted.
took it from Radagast.
second.
Fuck everything else.
What?
I don't know.
The pocket watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
It originally belonged to Radagast, and then he had Torvin mess with it, and then Torvin made it the way it is now.
Yeah.
I wonder if Radagast ever wonders where the fuck his watch went.
No, he saw Ulfric take it.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in the closet. He just saw Ulfric and Bodhi hand go into the closet and just pick the pocket watch. And then he just booked it out of the closet.
It was funny because Ulfric like opened it, and he's just like, "Oh, a pocket watch." His Radagast is like standing there, just like,
Fuck.
run.
That's my pocket watch.
Which in the wardrobe.
Well, we've had 3 people now be like, we should return to the queen. Yes!
It's just like, can we stop standing here and leave?
guys, it's still kind of scary outside.
So
We're not going back outside, Tyrion. We're going back down in the catacomb.
I mean, are you gonna take the sewer route, or are you gonna take the streets?
I mean,
How-
I'm thinking the fucking streets.
I
Fuck
would
that
like-
noise.
Jason can't take the streets right now.
He can walk back through the fucking sewer.
Well, what if there's still enemies down there?
they won't acknowledge him because he's undead.
The Hollow Men might. He makes noise.
They're probably not there anymore.
Yeah, that
The
too.
portal's closed. I'd say they're gone.
Yeah, fair enough. I
that
guess.
portal didn't lead to their dimension. I have no idea why they were there, but
Hey, you know, rifts in space and time
So,
kind of cause problems.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Sarah, can I
You know,
Sorry.
what's up?
can I just say where that portal was supposed to do?
Sure, yeah, because David had actually figured it out.
The plane meld is nigh.
That gate spell was supposed to pull up the entire capital into hell.
Okay.
Well then.
Cool me.
Yeah, so I have no idea where the Shadowmen came in of all places.
That
They
portal
were
led
curious. They didn't have much to do.
that portal led to the Infernal Realm, and it was like the Lich wanted to take the entire capital and well, technically the entirety of Morrick itself and take it into the Infernal Realm.
So, Tyrion, I'm assuming
So the
this
plane
is
meld.
we're out.
Yoshiva,
That's the hole
you
in the
said-
wall that we walked into.
Yeah.
I'm mostly talking about which one of these is the exit to this church.
Up.
Okay, so it is the way I pointed. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, then I'm gonna
This
go
church is a fire hazard.
That way.
Oh my god,
Yeah, it's
Leah.
only got like one fucking exit.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's like entirely built out of stone, but still.
Hey, stone can burn under the right circumstances. Like magic.
Like dragons.
Exactly.
Ah, thanks, Adrian.
I don't have eyes.
Hmm?
But I am looking outside.
Morrick's like, I have a little bit more respect for you. It's now 0.1.
You wear armor. So disrespectful.
I will not respect you until you strip down and run into battle.
I mean... no?
Okay, what's Adrian's AC without full plate?
What is his AC without full plate? Hold on, I'm trying to do, like,
10
play
plus
shit.
dexterity.
That's a 0. That just makes it a flat 10. But
It's
then
2.
with his shield,
Okay. So, he has 2 decks?
no, he has 2 natural armor, I believe.
Yes.
There's 12.
Yeah, it's 12. Actually, no, it's 13. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Plus his shield.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
with,
13.
With the shield, it would be 17. Although the touch AC is still 13, but in total, his AC would be 17 if he still had his shield.
What did you heal him for? Well, was it that
14.
14.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm trying to do roleplay. Get there.
There we go, sure. 684. That's what I typed in there. Why? I don't know.
Da-da. Okay. Because right now I don't know what to do with Brute. I can't carry him.
Well, Makoto is.
I mean,
Yeah,
He
Makoto's carrying
specifically
him.
said that he picked him
Oh
up
my
and started
God.
carrying him.
I said that multiple times.
Or could also technically do it with like I mean, he can lift that. It's just the size. It's like
Yeah,
the
that's
awkwardness
why.
of carrying someone who's
Yeah.
like twice your size trying to carry them, even if you
That's
can
why-
actually lift them.
Makoto do it because he can stand
I'm sorry,
shoulder to shoulder with Brute.
I like completely missed that. I can't even find it. Is it way up there?
Probably.
He picked him up
Yeah.
right after he figured out that the body was still in there, and when Adrian left that spot.
Okay, I must have completely missed that. That's my bad.
I like how Mia solved the problem, just covers him in a tent cover. It's like, there you go, we're good.
you just
Yeah,
see
that was
two
right
red beating
before-
eyes.
That was right before we started rolling to figure out what was on the wall.
Oh, that's
It
probably
was
why I
like
missed
the
it.
post immediately before that, and then it got flooded by dice rolls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just-
so we got Brute. He still
Yeah.
says a prayer for him, but doesn't close
Me
back up
too.
because he
Has
has
Brute.
he has him.
At least you finally stopped calling him Motoko.
Matoka.
Now,
To
I'm
be
gonna
fair,
mute for a
Matoka
second.
rolls off the tongue a lot easier.
'Cause I have
It doesn't sound as good.
It doesn't, no, but it does come out smoother. Matoka or Makota.
Oh shit. I'm trying to remember now if Shiva remembers Uncle Tuki. Untimely end.
I actually gave a shit about him.
Huh?
Said
I
actually
feel
gave
like-
a shit about him.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like she would at least have heard the name come up while Tim was telling the story and been like, what the fuck is he doing in there?
What
I
the
killed
fuck?
him.
Yeah,
I was running around while everybody else was killing him, and he's just like, of course.
at first, the way Tim says that first, she's like, "Wait, you killed Uncle Tuki?" Well, let me rephrase that.
Let me rephrase it.
I
The
hated
paladin
his
kind
death.
of nuked him.
The paladin took him out.
So-
I was running around and then trying not to get killed because for some reason he wanted to kill me.
And Deadeye was kind of shooting him. That's about it.
The silver bullets.
Meanwhile,
Just fuck vampires.
David and Morgan were playing like tag with each other.
She's just like, okay.
Just saying. So as you guys move out into the streets, for Adrian, who can actually remember when this capital was a nice place, this is a pretty like
That was a long, long time ago.
it's
He's 19, fuck off.
I know.
No, he's 20. I think he's 20.
he's 20 now.
Okay, whatever,
Jason-
still, he's a
Jason would
fucking
remember.
baby.
Back
If
in
you
my
could see
day.
about anything that's not the castle has been pretty much turned to more slummish, or normal buildings have been pretty much torn apart. Though there aren't many actual bodies, like as they are starting to actually either dissipate into nothingness because they're burning or because they're just being evaporated.
Of course, it's fucking
I mean, most of them are pretty, like, the ones that were left behind are pretty mangled as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of where you guys would
Oh my god, I can't fucking type today.
What term?
I
I
can't.
said I was trying to think of where I was putting you guys on the
Well, we're going back to the queen, right?
yeah. So you guys are just heading straight for the actual like camp.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's a viable reason to stop anywhere in the city.
I'm
Yeah.
detecting
Um,
magic. Before we left the church, I detected magic to see if I can. If there was anything that.
We're
like,
surrounded
phylactery.
by divine intervention.
All right. I mean,
Phylactery. Unless it got destroyed in divine light.
you do not detect the phylactery. You detect the light. It's everywhere. It's kind of
I know.
blinding.
So I don't detect a phylactery. Okay.
Jason would remember the city all too well if he could see it.
Fun fact for those who don't know, Jethro's fucking Jason Graves actually used to be part of the Mork military.
We know. This was talked about last session.
Oh well, you know, shows how present I am.
I know, right? You're the DM. Jesus.
All right. you guys actually aren't going to have a lot of trouble getting back to the camp. You guys, unless you are going to stop and talk to the paladins, because you guys will actually encounter a sizable portion of the Queen's army heading into the capital.
I mean,
Pretty much
just
completely
asking to
unhindered.
make sure. Just making sure that she's where we're going is all.
Yeah, they'll let you know she's still actually at the camp,
Yep.
tending to those who are either wounded or helping, essentially tear down the camp. But you guys, I didn't actually count how many, but because I would say about like 80% of the Queen's actual like forces head towards the capital, dispatching any actual undead that are seeming to be resisting, which is not many.
Stop resisting arrest.
Stop
Imagine
resisting.
Think the giant hole in the sky just get like pierced by a giant beam of light would have been the coolest shit ever.
Brr. You guys weren't outside at the time.
I know, right? It sucks. We didn't even get to see the cool shit.
Brr.
Hero
Where's it?
problems.
Can you imagine you're just like you're a paladin, you've been fighting undead, and you're just like, I believe in Iobade, but I'm not really sure. And just burr, just obliterates the whole army. And you're just like,
I believe in
oh my
Ione a lot
God.
more.
I believe her a lot more.
My faith has never been stronger.
I will never doubt you again. I'm so sorry. I got it. Waiting for things to fucking load. Oh yeah. All right. Eventually, you guys will make it to the Queen's camp pretty much unhindered. You guys don't really have to deal with too much as... Oh, my connection was interrupted. Everyone can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just making. You guys don't have to deal with too much in the way of avoidance or possibly coming down undead that it's really gonna put you on a map and actually make you roll for it. So essentially, as you're walking away from the capital, the best description for it is it looks like a city that had just been had been on fire, because you can see like essentially the steam or mist or smoke, whatever you would call it, rising out of the city from all the undead. All that really remains in the camp are people who seem to be keeping watch, and people tearing down the siege weaponry, or people who are still wounded. So, I guess real quick. I want to see you guys here.
I can find myself.
Okay, Makotis is going
The
to scoot over to the tent.
siege weaponry is being torn down. These guys are still keeping watch, and these people are tearing down tents and keeping an eye on people who are wounded.
I'm going straight to the queen.
She was like, waste no fucking business. Are you bringing Boric with you?
Yes. I always
gonna-
bring Boric with
No,
me.
not Boric. I'm sorry. Are you bringing
Yeah.
Brute with you into the tent?
Yeah.
All right. There's not going to be a lot of space for anybody else.
I'd suggest maybe keeping him outside the tent and bringing
I'm
her
accounting for
to
that.
him.
Give me a moment.
He asked if you bring him inside the tent, and I was like, what? No. He won't fit
How
in
do you
there.
spell her name, by the way?
Meryl, Meril. Meryl Lovelace. Porter's just going to wait out here right now. Jason. Like, mood gases are a beautiful thing right now. Constance, where you at?
Right now I'm just because of how many people are
Bam.
heading over there. What?
This area.
Where am I at in this area?
I'm just telling you, they'd point you to this area.
Okay.
This is where they're keeping most of the wounded.
Alright.
I mean, these people are literally their only profession is to work siege weaponry, and so they're tearing it down just fine.
Literally, all I know how to operate is a siege weapon.
Their job is to assemble that, shoot it, and deassemble it.
Yep.
I mean,
Not even
they know how to use a sword, but that's just in case the enemy actually reaches them. But they're not very good with them. Hey, they built a pretty efficient camp here.
They did.
I mean, they didn't really have to worry about too much strategy because the undead was kind of just like barreling into them. But
Yeah, they didn't have the problems you normally have to deal with when you're dealing with a smart living army.
yeah, I mean that usually makes fighting go on for months and months.
Yep. Then you usually have to dig trenches and shit like that.
Yeah.
You put the siege weapons further back.
I've researched a lot of weird shit because for stories. I
that's really-
researched medieval battle tactics and shit for a while when I was going to write a book. And then I forgot how to write. ADHD, woo!
Waiting on Tyrion.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
God, I didn't realize how fucking hungry I was until I ate a meatball out of my spaghetti. I haven't eaten in ages.
Go get food.
She's eating food.
No, I'm waiting for it to heat up anyway.
Oh.
Eat it cold. Eat it frozen.
I cooked it last night and then I just really didn't feel hungry.
That's fair.
Oh no.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Shush.
Stop.
You shush. What now?
Oh, poor Shiva.
It's just like, what? I'm more important!
You guys know Meryl does not give a shit about when it comes to like politics versus injured or wounded people.
Yep.
Or dead people.
Dead people.
That's why I like her. She has her priorities straight.
Shiva could like pull a sword on her, and Meryl would just like blast her with magic, knock her over, and she'd be like, "All right, what's the problem?"
Do you
Like,
need a hug?
I will deal with that person in a moment. Right now, I'm dealing with you.
Oh my god, I can't fucking type today. I'm so angry. I'm tired.
There's tents that he can probably go into.
I think Mia's telling that Mia's clearly aware of that.
I think eventually he'd be like, fuck this, and just go into a tent.
I mean, they're breaking down all the tents.
Keep one up, just for
I mean, the ones around you guys still aren't being broken up. They're just, command tents and medic tents.
Does the light that hurts him reach all the way here too?
Yes.
He's not testing that fate.
Well, there's a light here, but you're not sure if it's,
It's like, is it the ouchie light or is it the good light?
Hmm?
Jason is precious.
Hi.
Everyone's grumbling.
For different reasons. Jason's bitching about his son, bitching about Dave being a fuckhead.
Meanwhile, Vipera is perfectly content right now.
She's a monk. She's supposed to be content all the time.
I mean, to be fair, she's not the standard monk.
She's still a monk. She practices balance.
Malin, you're breaking up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Do.
And over here, I guess.
That's not how you spell that. There we go.
No, I will say this. True resurrection doesn't need a body.
I don't even know if she can do that. I'm not gonna.
True
Well, she
resurrection.
can.
Yeah.
She's a level 20 cleric. She can do that. It's still the whole matter of if they want to come back, though.
Is that in your background? Someone's background?
Well,
Eh.
that's a crow.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure if it was coming from here or like
What
from
the
outside
fuck
my
was
door.
that?
It's a crow.
Holy shit. No, like,
They literally-
I disconnected, and then, like, I was sitting here in silence, but I wasn't disconnected from the internet. And then I reconnected, and it sounded like I was being fucking attacked by an alien mothership.
I mean, you sound like you're being attacked by an alien mothership.
So let's find out.
Tyrion,
I want to be pro.
Tyrion, you're breaking up real bad.
Bye-bye.
And there he goes.
You are as well, honey.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, now
Hello.
you're working.
Alright.
Okay, you're better now.
I fought off the alien probe.
No, no.
Okay.
Oh no! They've
No.
bitten Tyrion again. You're not done with the probing.
Tyrion, I hate your internet.
No, I hate my internet too. It's
What,
all living
Tyrion?
out in the middle of nowhere.
Aaron, you sound like the part of the Matrix where the mirror ate the guy.
You do too,
You
Mouse.
too.
Yay!
Oh shit, internet.
Oh, you!
I know, right? Mine just keeps randomly dropping to like 32 kilobytes a second instead of the 6.4 megabyte I usually get.
The internet is the guy, guys. I don't want to alarm you or anything, but
It's not allowed to die, that's bad.
no, it's just like episode of South Park where the internet wait for a bit and they have to unplug
I've
the giant
n-
modem to the internet.
What?
I have no idea what you just said, Mouse. You're breaking up.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak?
No,
All I heard was South Park.
Pretty much.
really weird. Like I have full bars right now. Shouldn't be breaking up that bad at all.
Maybe try restarting Discord. It might be Discord.
My ping is like 100 ms, which is nothing.
I said maybe try restarting Discord? Because it may be that. I
mean-
don't know.
Is it working now?
No.
That's really weird.
I don't know. I'd try it just to see if it worked.
Eh. Okay. But now.
That's a bit better.
You talk
I also
about.
stopped watching videos and shit.
Yeah, now it's a
Yeah,
lot better.
The yeah, lag's completely gone.
Okay.
It said don't watch videos right now. I don't know why that's making your internet go shit for some reason. Because I know you've done it before. So I have no idea.
I mean, I've been having the same problem with fucking Discord. If I have YouTube or anything open and trying to like watch anything streamed or anything, Discord freaks out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which, you know, it shouldn't be, but yeah.
I'm telling you, the internet's dying.
It's not allowed to.
No, it's okay. It'll just be, like I said, like that episode of South Park where the internet just went away and they had to go and repair it by unplugging the giant modem in Silicon Valley.
Well, you see,
Turning it off and on again.
it's actually really interesting
Yeah.
because, I mean,
I think it was Stan, he just went and unplugged it from the wall and plugged it back in. The cord was as big as he was, it was great.
Tyrion, we can't understand you.
Yeah, you're lagging real hard, dude. Somebody must be downloading something in your house.
see, but I
And there he
Oof,
goes.
gone. Welcome back. Maybe? Yes? No? Question mark?
understand me right now.
No.
No. All we heard was understand me right now.
Yeah, stand. Not understand. We just heard stand.
don't know, man.
Long day, more like a long week.
But particularly today. Because now she has to fucking heal everyone.
Meryl just peeks her head out of the tent. Jason, would you like to make a deal?
Oh my god.
Meryl's goal is just to turn to all skeletons.
Into real men.
Jason, you want to be a real boy?
Jason, you
Sure
want to be
you do.
alive again? No.
Actually, come to think of it, if she like made him alive again, then he'd just be Wolverine, a dude with a metal skeleton.
Yeah.
If only if he could grow the claws.
Right? I mean, with the right spells, he could.
Well, he does have claws currently.
Yeah.
Just a matter of making it translate.
Surely just uses the regenerate spell on him and grows the flesh back around the skeleton.
I mean, Jason doesn't want to come back alive again anyway.
Sadly, regenerate can't be casted on undead.
Making a
Okay.
joke. I know it can't, but it's an amusing thought.
There is a spell that makes skeletons grow their skin back.
Oh boy. Well, that would do it then, yeah.
Why does Boric, like, remind me of Iron Bull sometimes? I don't know why. He has his voice to me now.
Honey, how does that make you feel?
I mean, I feel like he doesn't appreciate pink as much as Iron Bull.
We don't know. We haven't seen him anywhere near pink.
It's like whenever Borak's not on duty, he's just always wearing a pink dress shirt. Like fucking the
he
old dude
rocks
from
that
Dragon Ball, like he's just wearing a pink, like, floral pattern Hawaiian shirt, shorts and sandals.
Wait, is Iron Bull the guy that makes those jokes?
What?
Iron Bull.
From Dragon Age?
No, never mind. Different person.
I'm like, wait, what?
I'm
Is there
thinking of a
another
different
one?
person. I'm thinking of a different person that wears a pink dress-up shirt.
I mean, to be fair, Iron Bull never wears a fucking shirt. And there are some
you guys
armors.
understand me right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Adrian, are you exiting the tent?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
just
if I
kinda
feel
like-
mostly just wants to sit somewhere quiet and kind of meditate.
Well, don't go near the people dismantling the ballistas.
I mean, well, she's not.
Yeah, it's very fucking loud. We're like on the other side of the camp.
This hill is mine now.
This is my hill. And I shall call it Steve.
No. I don't call anything Steve, because Steve is the name of the labyrinth horror, and I don't want to invoke his ass in here. We already fought a lich. We don't need the horror, too.
About Bill.
With a fucking chainsaw sword, Jesus.
Right? No, thank you. I'm not about that mess.
So are you gonna go in the tent?
No.
I was like,
Immediately gets burned by
I just
holy
realized, so
fire.
I was like, at first I was like, you know, like, wait a second, no.
She just opens the tent and is immediately struck blind by the holy light. Never mind, Jason, we'll ask later!
Adrian's just kind of wandering. He doesn't know what to do now. He
I
can't even.
mean, if you want, you could help Constance up here with all these patients.
Truth. Like, he doesn't have lay on hands anymore, but he still has some
You got a solid
practical
heal check, if I recall.
first aid
Heal
medicine.
check,
Yeah,
heal
exactly.
check. And if they have the proper tools, you get a +2 on your heal checks.
Although right now I don't want to move because Tyrion asked if I went out of the tent, and now I'm like, he has something planned, so I don't want to move yet.
I mean, you can wander off. I was just asking because, you know, she wasn't gonna start doing her shit until her was out of the tent.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Because she's not just going to. She's not just gonna be like resurrection. She's gonna talk with him first.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's over here. He's helping with this stuff.
I also believe True Resurrection has like an hour casting time.
Well, it's not true. She's possibly resurrecting Brute if he wants to come back.
Yeah.
Which, knowing Brute, I have no idea if he
I mean, there's always the option that she could give him a different body.
Just bring him back and repair his body as it once was. 'Cause
Oh,
she can do that with
Resurrection,
Regenerate.
Resurrection actually heals any injuries your body sustained in life.
Yeah, he'd be normal again.
Yeah.
Pain free,
yeah.
he could touch things.
Yeah, but I mean, it also comes down to the issues like he might be somewhere he enjoys more than here.
I mean, what's his
there's other-
alignment? I'll tell you where he is.
He was neutral good.
Oh, Neutral Good's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, it's
Nirvana.
Nirvana. Yeah.
Nirvana, yeah.
It also depends on depending on what gods he might have worshipped, and if they
Yeah.
recognize him, they might have brought them into their own personal heaven.
Oh.
Because you guys got a glimpse that Brute was a huge nature lover.
Well, he
Probably
would have
probably
loved
in a
fucking Elysium then.
In Elysium, Pan.
Elysium is like straight up like just nature everywhere.
Saren's realm.
Yeah.
Aristrel.
Oh god. Him
Meanwhile-
worshipping Saren though.
Meanwhile, unless a god decides
That would suck.
otherwise, David is headed straight to hell.
That would suck a lot.
And Adrian is going to heaven because lawful good.
I can only imagine where Rothko would decide to take me if she decided to intervene in my death.
She just rolls a D100. You go to that plane!
Hey, you could be going to hell, or to the abyss. Let's have fun.
Oh man.
Let's have fun with your afterlife fate.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, David.
just go to hell.
How about I'll make you a deal? Every 200 years, I'll put you on another plane of existence. Deal, deal. All right, good. Let's go.
I didn't have a say in this.
Oh, does she actually have fox form as a feat?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it was one of the bonus feats I got for her at level 1. Like at level 1 she would have started with 5 feats.
That was actually an alternate racial trait they could take.
Yeah,
Huh.
superior shapeshifter.
I figured that was like only with the feet, because I have a feat specifically for that. But okay. What did that replace?
I think it was a bite attack.
That's ironic. She gets a bite attack by using that.
I mean,
A small sized bite attack,
I'm
but
about to say
still.
1d3.
I mean, yeah, but you know, trades bite attack for a weaker bite attack and the
Replace,
ability to be full on free.
Kitsune magic. Because you didn't really need that. It's not spellcaster.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it can come in handy though, because it's a free hands-free torch that you can throw on somebody's face.
Yeah. Spell like I could only imagine having some of the Dompier spell-like abilities on a creature on like any non-spellcaster. A free charm person and command person. Like imagine if you were a fighter with command person or a barbarian. I want you to
It's like-
I want you to run at me.
No, you just play a barbarian and command person to tell people to bend over.
Essentially.
Become Scion.
I mean, the terrifying part about barbarian Dompiers is that their favorite class option is a stronger bite attack.
Ow.
That's about right, yeah.
Ow. Just, no.
Yeah, that shit gets really. Because I'm right, like every 3 levels it increases it by a damage dice.
It'll be like an alligator biting down on you.
Yeah.
Munch,
Nice.
munch.
Not my kink.
Not that kind of biting, anyway.
Oh my god. Oh man, this is a PG-13 stream.
Since when? I didn't get that memo.
Wait, guys, here. I'll explain it to all our young viewers out there. Penis and vagina, done.
Rip.
Karen, that's not quite right. Sometimes penis goes other places.
that's sex ed. They don't know anymore. It's
Apparently.
fine. There you go.
Karen doesn't believe in
I mean, they
foreplay.
don't even teach that in sex ed here. All they
Yeah,
teach you
but
is like, these are the nasty diseases you can get. Wear a condom.
Yeah, actually,
See,
they don't
I-
even teach you to do that in America. They just say, don't have sex, you'll just
See,
die.
I mean, all my teachers were a lot like that, except I had one teacher who literally sat down and he's like, all right, now, eventually, someday you're gonna have sex, and he's like, everyone, all the other teachers teach you is don't do it because you're gonna die. Now, what are your questions? And
That's what they really need in fucking sex ed classes.
He was one of those teachers who's like, I'm not going to take any bullshit, but at the same time, if you have legitimate questions, just ask him. He's like, and he was one of our science teachers, and he's like, I don't care. And it was really nice because it was like, finally we had a teacher who wasn't like, you're gonna die if you have sex.
I remember saying like that on.
This is what happens if you do this during sex, and you know why that's bad.
I remember seeing this like health worker that actually went to
They actually taught us how to put condoms on in sex ed here.
Yeah, they didn't even teach me that.
We had a dildo that looked like a banana.
Wait, so
Like
real
if you
quick.
took the cover off, it was a banana.
So, real quick. Let Maria talk. I know you have, like, lag, but you kept talking over.
Anyways, on Twitter, this health worker had went to a high school one, and apparently in this high school, they would hand everyone, okay, half of the class is gonna be the ones that had sex, the other half won't, and we have these little paper dolls. These are your babies if you have sex, and apparently, like in the end, 49% of the sex part had them, and then like if you have it twice, and then like the rest of them had it. So according to this one teacher, you would if you had sex twice, you were guaranteed to have a baby.
Meanwhile, in my sex ed, we did almost.
and that apparently condoms had a 80% fail rate.
That's not right.
Yeah, like what sort of terror campaign was going on in that high school?
In mine, we had we were all given a piece of paper that like some of them had like a little red dot on it, which is like, this is an STD. And we had everybody just start trading cards at random. And you're supposed to look at it, and like if you got it, then you just remember that. And by the end of it, like 80% of the class had STDs after like 3 rounds of trading it. It's like, this is why these are bad. You should wear a condom.
My sex ed was like one of the most boring sex eds because not only did it teach us abstinence, but we had to label the parts of the vagina and the penis.
That's a dull.
Yeah.
Ours was cool. We got to see nasty STD pictures.
I mean, I got that too. Just, you know.
I mean,
It's
I
like-
truly just understood sex.
Ah.
Like the first biology class I ever took. It's
And
like,
then there was the part where the one guy fainted when we saw like what we dubbed Mufasa.
Mufasa.
It was a penis with genital warts bad enough that it had formed a mane. We named it Mufasa.
Oh, I've seen that picture.
And this one guy in the class actually like straight up fell out of his chair and hit the floor, fainted. I'm not even. He just kind of looked at it for like 10 seconds, like, we're all like, oh my god. It was amazing.
Oh
He
my
never
God.
lived it down.
Never pass out when there's markers about.
You see,
Yeah,
the
I'm
rule
sorry.
is if you take your shoes off, you're good, because then you're expecting
Yeah.
to pass out.
Otherwise, you're free game.
Now that's to an extent, because some people have taken that way too far and ended up hurting people.
Mia, don't try to reason this sort of deal with me with Meryl, Liz.
Can I
Anyway,
please have some dead
honey.
bodies?
Acknowledge that my fear is there.
I'm gonna do it in a second. I'm just catching up on posts. I was doing something.
Ow.
Just extremely fluffy fox.
Okay, I'm back.
Adrian, I'm just gonna take a wild guess and just say Maria, because Maria does exist in this universe.
I was more like doing the thing like that we did in Guild Wars where he was learning practical
Yeah.
stuff from her. I'm pretty sure he hasn't actually met Maria.
She's not that much older than him.
Well, it depends on where she was, though. And at
See,
what
I don't
time.
even know where. I don't
Yeah.
even know.
She's somewhere.
She's 27 in this universe, I had decided. And she's a cleric, too, instead of a shaman.
Hmm.
A cleric with a death domain, but still.
Oh, so.
Minnie, get the fuck out from under the desk, I swear to God. Minnie!
Hey!
She doesn't listen to anybody except my mum.
No. I was like, you have the power to negate my existence, so I'll go. Just the way she worded that, I don't know why. That was funny to me.
I think she's talking about Brute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, resurrection is... It's still the person's choice whether they want to come back. You don't force them to.
What fucking really sucks is that you waste a spell that doesn't work.
I mean,
Like-
she's got time.
I mean, for Meryl, this isn't an issue. She probably has the resources for that up the fucking ass.
I mean, she's a queen. I would say yes.
But for other people,
But for true resurrection, all right, that costs 25,000. That's a diamond or 25,000 gold. And if they say no, well, there goes 25,000 gold.
like, you have to make sure that that person really wants to come back, and you really want to bring them back.
That's
Go
why
through the
you
trouble.
that's why you always cast fucking Speak
Speak with
with
Dead.
Dead.
Which I'm pretty sure that's what Meryl is doing right now. Because Tyrion
Scrolling
did say
down my
she was going to speak with him first.
Huh?
Scrolling down my suggested video thing, and it's got, why do animals eat their babies? Okay, why is that there?
Because animals eat their babies sometimes. For nutrients.
It's like some educational channel.
Didn't you
Like,
know
why
that
can't mules have babies? Why do animals eat their babies? Those are two very
Well-
different subjects.
a newborn baby is extremely full of nutrients? So if you eat it, you get that nutrients back.
And you gain their youth and live forever.
Exactly. Why do you think I'm going to eat my firstborn child? What?
I miss Jerry.
Served,
Oh my god.
What
served
the
him up,
fuck?
served him up real nice on the slow cooker.
I
With
just
the-
had to watch.
With fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Mhm.
Oh my
I just
god.
had to watch and cry as my firstborn son was devoured.
He was delicious. I put barbecue sauce on him.
Okay.
Anyway!
You know, this took a turn, guys. I have to go. I'll talk to you later. You know what? You know what? I'll call you. Don't call me. I'll call you.
My people call your people, and we'll get back to that at some point, maybe. Bye.
I might be changing phones, so if my number goes out, that has nothing to do with me. It's just it's temporary. I'll call you. Oh my god! Someone called.
We don't have your number.
I do. I think. Is it still on my phone? I have no idea.
Constance, they're not going to be making you actually provide medical assistance. It was more just helping the doctors or priests who are there.
Mm.
Essentially, just either running errands or whatever you can actually provide. So,
I can break stuff.
is Constance good at comforting people?
Yes.
Yes, she
You
is.
can
Constance
comfort
rolls
people.
to sunder the bandages so that they can be cut off at the right length.
I could do that. I could, if someone needs that cast off.
Ow, crush. Oh, he's dead. Shit.
Oh wait, all my sunder damage transfers through. Well,
Doctor's like, well, while I applaud you, you're a very impressive form, but you killed him.
I didn't. I never got a doctorate.
He's dead, Jim.
We have to. You might want to leave.
I'm sorry.
Sharon, is that tent free?
Yes.
So I think now we're just kind of relaxing,
Like-
helping. I don't know.
Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? You're helping people.
We're
and-
being good Samaritans and recovering from fighting a fucking war.
I mean,
That's
we
the
didn't have
thing
to
that
fight.
happened.
At least we didn't have to fight the brunt of the army.
We fought a lot of things, though. Fought hundreds of things now.
Shiva, if you want to sense
They've been
motive,
doing
you
that
can.
like over the weeks.
I will.
I know.
I'm actually going to.
But they're also paladins.
Hold
They
on a
can heal
minute.
each other.
I'm going to sense motive and see if Borak is actually 100% true in his heartfelt speech.
Remember,
him
you
just
have to take
being
the
like-
worst one.
Yep, I know.
being like, yo, bitch.
Bitch, you matter to me.
Bitch, I love you. Okay, sorry.
He just slapped Shiva. Wake the fuck up.
Here's 1. Here's 2. So 31.
I'm so glad you actually put a lot in your sense motive, considering.
No, it's my
That's a
versatile
perform
performance. That's my versatile performance.
She can supplement.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
still good that you
She
can.
she actually has negatives in her wisdom.
He is being entirely honest with you.
Okay. Now I can do what I was gonna do. There, of fucking course I can handle myself.
Well, would she have said it otherwise?
You motherfucker, don't be lying to me, and then punches him in the face. I am not a sweet flower! Punches.
Jason
Yeah.
just has like the inverted version of the curse from the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Every time he goes into the sunlight, he's very painfully made human again.
Reminded of his mortality. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. You know, you know what'd be a real pain? It's a good thing I'm not playing an evil Azamir. Otherwise, I would just walk over and cast daylight into the tent that Jason's in.
Oh my god.
What an asshole.
See,
I'm
at least when.
enjoying...
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Laura, go ahead.
I was gonna say, at least when Adrian hurts him, it's not on purpose. I'm sorry.
Like I said, that was playing an evil Azamir.
Evil Asmir's cool. But,
Evil Azamir. That's edgy.
Fallen angel.
Just because you have the blood of an angel.
That's edgy.
Just because you have the blood of an angel doesn't mean you have to be good.
It's
It
true.
also doesn't
Very
mean you
true.
have to not be edgy.
Also doesn't mean you have to be a dick.
Doesn't mean you have to be a weeb either.
I'm just imagining somebody like being really edgy, just like, just because I have the blood of an angel doesn't mean I have to be good. And somebody just goes, yeah, and it doesn't mean you have to be a dick either.
Just in the background.
Yep.
Like kind of far away.
Like it is kind of bullshit on how like the Pathfinder and D&D says these races are this alignment, this race is this alignment. Yeah, how about no?
Yeah, I'm so glad Pathfinder only does, like, for classes it makes sense. Because there's
Fuck you
certain
for your
things you
alignment
can't
forces.
have if you're not the right alignment.
I mean, yeah.
But races, no, they probably shouldn't have an alignment.
Now, I need to have 5 levels of spells in this ring of spell storing.
You can have up to 5 levels of spell. So like you can have a level 2 and a level 3 spell in there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
I can have 5 levels of spells. That means I can put Flame Sphere in there. Flame Sphere.
Also, Tyrion.
Or you could
Yo.
put 5
Fuck off.
instances of
My
pure
grammar doesn't
light
work.
ones in it.
Fuck off.
No, I was gonna say, is Borak actually Iron Bull?
No.
Oh.
Nobody can be Iron Bull except the Iron Bull.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, the Iron Bull, excuse me.
God.
Sorry!
For shame!
I'm the Iron Bull.
The Iron
Yeah.
Bull.
Look, Iron Bull was in my party all the time.
Same.
It didn't even matter if I was playing Warrior, he was in the party. Anytime you fight a dragon and he's just screaming and freaking
I
out, I'm
have
just
a
like,
boner!
I'm just like,
Him and Sarah though would always freak the fuck out in dragon fights because they're like, "This is the greatest."
Dragons.
Sarah, I have an idea. What is it? I'm gonna throw you across enemy lines. I love it. Let's do it.
I think he also did the same thing with Varric. Was all like, I'll throw you, Varric. He was like, no, please.
See, Varric denies where Sarah will be like, fuck
Never
yeah.
throw a dwarf.
Do it.
You don't throw a dwarf, Laura, you toss a dwarf. It's very different.
Very different. One's respectful, one's disrespectful. You know, you got to get it really straight. Otherwise, it's just
Yeah.
a big problem.
It's okay to toss, but you can't throw.
I'm sorry. That just makes me think of Lord of the Rings. It's just like, don't tell the elf. No, not a word. And I'm just like, that's one of my favorite scenes where he's just like, it's in this moment where they could be jumping to their actual deaths. He's like worrying about the elf knowing he got thrown.
Right.
Also, the fact that Aragorn was strong enough to throw fucking Gimli, who's
I mean,
upwards in the.
It's pretty much
Probably
just a
quite
ball
heavy.
of metal.
Either way,
Aragorn
Okay.
was supposed to be really fucking tall and shit.
yeah, he's.
Okay. Before we nerd out even more about
Hey,
unrelated
okay,
shit,
whoa.
hold on.
Hey now!
As much as I love it,
I am 8 years old.
You're playing Pathfinder while role playing.
I said
While I'm
unre-
sitting,
I said-
While
not done,
DM
bitch.
While your DM is sitting in his pajamas with a cream soda and talking about Lord of the Rings, I don't think we can nerd out yet anymore.
I have a
Sean
hipster
Connery of
beard, and
nerd.
I unironically wear aviator shades and curl my hair.
Man, I wish I had some fucking food.
The curl TM,
Yeah, the curl.
Mez, what's your address? I'll order you
which
some
I
food.
will mess with at every opportunity.
812
I wear
Fairview
plaid.
Drive.
I have a full
CW.
beard.
I'm streaming.
I wear aviator shades. I'm a hipster. I'm not sorry.
They don't know.
If
what
I had
you're-
longer hair, I'd also have a man bun in addition to the curl.
Man bun.
I'm kidding. I would never wear a man bun
Fuck
ever
you.
in my life. Fuck you.
Man buns are great.
Man
It's
buns look fucking
um,
silly.
Man buns
so-
are
I
amazing.
would
Either
not
way.
be able to tolerate a man bun.
Man
I
buns
love
look
man buns.
dirty and nasty, and I don't want to touch them. They're always greasy.
I love man buns.
They're
So-
greasy.
Can we skip forward
What?
in the day? Or go to the
Can we
next
what?
day?
Are we done?
Okay.
No one's...
As
Everyone's kind of
Ahem.
relaxing, so...
we're going to fast forward for a little bit.
Yeah.
Starts to
Meryl
get
do
later in the
anything.
day, and eventually a guard will walk up to go find Adrian, Constance, and these guys will go find. Oh well. Now, Makoto, you're gonna notice this guy way before he even comes close to you.
Oh boy.
But he's just kind of like he's walking towards you at the same time. He's like, you can clearly tell on his face he's not 100% sure about walking up to the dire wolf.
Understandably.
There's a tiny fox nestled up next to him.
He doesn't
Understandably.
change. No. You see, he sees the fox and he's like, "Oh, it's so adorable." And he looks and he's just like, "Oh God."
I think they drew straws as to who went to talk to him.
They
I mean,
played like
He's
50 rounds of
He's on
Paper,
the
Scissors, Rock.
siege crew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's seen Makoto helping the other siege crew dudes.
See,
I
there's a
mean, he was
difference.
more of a people than.
Yeah, but not as a
Yeah,
wolf,
he-
exactly.
He was more of a people, and it's one thing when you're like heat of battle, like, "Oh my God, we're all gonna die," and like this person's helping. I don't know what he is, but he's helping. It doesn't matter.
I
Two.
suppose
It's like, oh, everything's nice and sunny, and that's a dire wolf.
I suppose it's also the matter of like they think about it like after the fact they realize that guy just picked up and threw one of the ammunition pieces from the largest siege engine we have.
Yeah.
Why weren't we terrified?
Eventually, he'll walk over and he'll tell you that the queen is waiting for you whenever you're ready.
But does he say, "Here, boy, here, boy"?
No, he
I
doesn't
think
want to
he's
die.
I don't think he wants to die today.
The queen wants to see tent now, please.
Bye.
You go back to the other guys, and he's just like, "Please never make me do that again."
He's actually just, he comes back and he just starts breaking down crying. I was scared.
Oh
Annie,
my
are you
God.
okay? Are you okay?
No, I'm not. Thanks for asking, though.
So,
How'd you know my real name was?
how'd you know my real name was?
Woman? How long have you been up?
About to get called out.
I'm sorry. That was funny.
Ah, gosh, so much disrespect around here.
So where are we? Are we being directed to the Queen's tent?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Let's go, Constant. Let's go.
What's up now?
And then Constant suddenly died.
I would love to see Constance just like breach and clear though.
Mia
She could
was
very
really
well.
pushing. Mia really was pushing the patience.
So would it be okay if I reanimated your soldiers to go fight another war?
Hey, she gives the possibility of her enemies.
See, but even that Meryl's like they were just innocent people being manipulated, and I had to kill them
Again.
Fuck
again.
Well,
No.
there was this one scene David came across of like a bunch of soldiers that had died defending some of the nobles.
Well, weren't just nobles; it was common people.
Yeah.
There were some people who died and didn't turn, but they yeah. David actually went into a couple of the houses and everything, but it's like that the houses like yeah. Some of the soldiers, did their job before they got overwhelmed by their own soldiers ripping out their throats. Ah, lovely times in the countryside of Morik.
Yay.
I just imagine when the Lich finally shows back up, he's like, "Okay, I'm about to set up the gate," and then he's just surrounded by a bunch of paladins. Fuck.
Parlay?
Parlay.
Parlay, really?
and all the paladins just then smite evil at the same time.
Parsley, parsnip.
I
love that scene,
and I interest you in some
Oh my
sugar.
god, you killed him.
It's like my favorite scene though. It's like trying to remember the word parlay. Just keep saying things like parsley and parsnip.
I completely forgot about that.
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
think it
dude.
was him trying to remember it so much as him trying to get someone other than him to say it so that they would have to do it. 'Cause
Yeah.
if he had said parlay, they'd have just shot him, but he made the other guy say parlay, but
I love that. He's just
Playing
like
him.
parlay, parlay, parlay. Oh man, I love those movies so much. And even though the one coming doesn't look that great, like it's one of those things where it's like, oh, they're just making another one. It's still Johnny Depp, and I have to see it.
I know, right?
It's still Purits. Purits.
Still Purits.
Sorry. No, it's like I want to play the Pirates thing, but that's a real copyright infringement.
Don't
That's
worry,
not-
we can make a bad sing along of
No. No. No.
there are no
No.
lyrics to that song, Roby.
Shh, you can still make the sound.
I mean, I've heard an acapella version of that song, and it was really nice. But it's like no.
Acapella is not lyrics.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
they
the
did a-
colors
they
high.
anyway. Jesus Christ.
That's a song that has fucking lyrics.
Yeah, they did like an acapella version using their voices as instruments, and it's real pretty.
Yes,
It's real pretty.
that is an instrument, not
Yeah.
lyric.
How come no one calls Constance Connie?
Wait, what?
I said, how come no one calls Constance Connie?
I don't know.
I'd get mistaken.
To be
would
fair,
think so.
like, if fucking Makoto knew her better, he probably would call her Connie just on principle.
That's my mom's name.
There's two reasons I don't. One is because I have a character named Connie, whose name is Constance, actually. And my grandma's name was Constance, so we just call her Connie.
Oh, my mom's name is Constance, and her name is, and I call her. I mean, I don't call
I
her. I
just
call
like
her
choose
mom.
like the world's most common name, apparently.
Connie. Connie's actually a pretty common name. It's also a male name in some places.
See, over here, a really common name is Debbie, which is my mum's name.
I have a pretty.
Apparently,
common name.
when she was in school, there were like 5 other Debbies in her class.
Me and Sil can both relate that our name is actually pretty common.
Mine's not. I'm literally the only person in my state with my name. Probably in my
Right.
country.
I know lots of Nickies.
I mean,
I was also- I was-
that's my
That's
nickname.
not her name.
Oh, well, that's the only name I've
Yeah,
ever
that's true.
heard you called.
That's the
I
only
say
It's
one.
short
Nikki
for my
because she
full
likes
name.
Nikki. Her
Oh,
actual name is Nikisha.
All right, that's not
Russian.
common here.
No, that's not
sounds like a
common.
black woman's name. That is, I'm just gonna
It
say
is
that right
Russian! God damn it!
Yeah, it is Russian.
now. I'm just saying.
I know, but
It's
the actual
Russian,
my
but there
version
are
of the name
people
is Russian.
Bastardized it for ghetto names.
Hey,
I
so
know.
my name is Russian too. Yay.
Mine means victorious one, which is slightly ironic because everything goes badly.
Mine is ironic too, because I think mine means like beautiful and no.
Mine's just an Irish name.
I mean,
My name is this bastard fucking combination of like Irish and French.
According to Google, the meaning of my name in English is the meaning of the nickname. The name Nick is Lord, abbreviation of Nicholas, and goddess is abbreviation of Nicholas. Mythological Nike was a Greek goddess of victory and root origin of Nicholas. So
I think I have all of
meaning of my name is apparently Lord. Cool.
I mean,
my full name, actually my first and last name, being Christian Powers. You know, I have the same power Meryl does, don't I?
Oh my god.
I can cure the blind, create wine from water, and then walk across it. Fuck all of you.
I mean, my full name means dwelling in the park of northern France.
My
And
middle
then-
name means palm tree.
And then
Why is that
the
so
middle
funny?
name is just Alexander because Alexander the Great. That's where the ego comes from, surely.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
Adrian and Constance.
Makota's also here.
All right, well you can follow them. Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
Viv is also there.
I'm there. I'm just spacing out a lot.
Stop it.
I'm brain
No.
dead. Leave me alone. I've had a really shitty couple of days.
I can agree with that.
Agree or relate?
We're late. Agree. You know, same thing.
I
Really.
mean, one of our dogs has had like 7 seizures in the last 24 hours, so
Oh. Well.
yeah. I'm kind of exhausted.
Hmm. Oh. Oh my.
You know, supposed to have the house to myself for a month, and my parents left 2 days ago, and they're already on the way back because of the dog.
Ooh, things. Fuck life sometimes.
Nothing goes right in my life.
It happens sometimes. It fucking sucks, but it happens. Oh my,
It
what is
happens a
this?
lot.
What is this? I don't know what that is. It goes in trash. Okay. How much space of the tent is Makoto taking up this?
He's at
I
the
know, I
far
know.
end of the tent.
I'm guessing me and Jason aren't allowed in here.
Crowd around the dead body.
Fox loaf.
Yeah, haven't you know when cats do that like loafing thing?
Yeah.
Where they tuck all their legs and everything underneath them? Foxes do it as well.
Oh my god. I may or may not have Googled Fox loaf, and I wasn't disappointed. Except that one of the very first images actually, 2 of the very first 3. We're to 3 now. 3 of these are furries.
See, the first one for me was a furry, then the next 2 is just a fox with a half a loaf of bread shoved into its mouth, like sliced bread. Just shoved into its mouth.
I typed it as one word.
I did it
And
as
one
two.
of the first images I got was a person in a fursuit trying to fox loaf. I was displeased. But yes, I see the fox eating the entire loaf of bread, and it's making me laugh on the inside.
Samuel.
Only people who knew his real name were the crew.
Dun
Yep.
dun dun.
What?
What the fuck? Is this gif?
Monorail fox.
He learned of your sin.
He learned.
Oh,
what
that
he
was
did.
his name.
Yep.
Yeah, Samuel was his name.
No.
His full name was Samuel Coster.
I just
Coster?
imagine him
Mhm.
talking like Samuel L. Jackson, being sick and tired of these motherfucking Drakes on his motherfucking plane.
Why is Coster so familiar?
That's Shiva's fucking last name.
Well then.
I mean, to be fair, Costa is an incredibly common name.
I mean,
I've never heard that name.
to be fair, I actually chose their last names before I knew what Shiva's last name was, so suck it.
There you go. You're related to Brute, honey.
Oh shit. Is
I mean,
it
you're-
Lilia's
you're-
long lost brother?
You related to a pretty badass individual.
I mean, she was just related to any badass individual. Her father, her mother. She pushes Tim under the blanket. Definitely not a brother.
You know, I can only imagine if you speak to Dad on someone like David, who would be currently in hell, just suffering and in pain.
I wonder
Hello,
how
Like, yeah,
David's doing.
it's pretty toasty.
hello, David. How are you doing?
It's just unintelligible screams.
For
Ah.
just for you guys, because out of character reasons, and just because it'd be extremely hard for you guys to find out now in character. But Brute or Samuel was a monk, and he was a friend of Broomstone's, and he actually had gotten so injured that he essentially his limbs didn't work properly anymore. So Broomstone had actually made him that suit.
Oh.
No, that's not allowed.
And now they're all dead.
What about that
That's
post?
sad.
I know.
Yeah. And now they're all dead.
So what happens when people meet us? They die.
Yeah. That's just like the general rule.
Get attached and they die.
It's
Welcome
not
to being
allowed,
part of an
Tyrion.
adventuring party.
Oh, you know, just hey, I just make the stories. What happens isn't, it's not my fault.
If it weren't for the fact that it's horribly meta, I would say that you should, like, borrow my brain every now and then, because I'm really good at writing tragedy, apparently.
Yeah, well,
Too fucking
I like-
about it.
I like writing sour but sweet things.
Yeah, that's like my entire shtick.
Like, I love it because where it's like, yeah, this is sad, but at the same time, it's also really sweet.
Yeah. Bittersweet is a good flavor.
Move his armor over.
I'm just typing something for Adrian. I'm like, why does this sound like something someone in fucking Dark Souls would say? Because they're all proper and shit. Like some of the knights, they'll say things very properly and stuff. I'm like, why, Adrian? Why did I do this to you?
He's edgy.
He's not
He's a
edgy. He's a knight. He's
You
a
know,
fucking paladin.
It's really sad in Dark Souls when you're trying to get to Guinevere and Arnstein and Smo, you have to kill them both because they protect Guinevere with their lives, and then you find out Guinevere is just an illusion and just been spending this entire part of eternity defending something that wasn't even real.
Yep.
Ooh, Dark Souls! It's a fun, happy place.
If you wanted to really torture yourself, you could just have talked like a Rodleth of Corlin, one of the Lords of Cinders in Dark Souls 3. He speaks like really old English.
No, I don't. I can't old English. I can't do old English. But I can speak properly. That's how Adrian speaks. But it always makes me think of like someone in fucking Dark Souls.
For example.
Like, doesn't it seem like something someone in Dark Souls would say? I'm happy for him, even as I mourn.
Yeah,
Fuck. I don't know why he would ever forgive Adrian for the fucking door, though.
Because
Fucked up.
it's no
Destroyed his
longer
garden.
concern. It
Adrian
no
really
longer
fucked up.
concerns him.
I don't give a shit.
don't
Adrian's
give a
still
fuck.
sad he fucked up.
Eh.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's technically David's fault Brute's dead.
I meant the door, but okay.
I mean, you weren't able to prevent the guy's death, at least. Just like how I could have prevented Leo's. Yeah, I failed on that part, alright?
Did she actually talk to Leo at all? Did she talk to his deadness?
No,
Is he dead?
I think with Speak with Dead, you need the corpse. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Yeah, I can actually look up the spell if you really want me to.
Yeah, I can.
I got it.
It just says one dead creature.
Range 10 feet.
Yeah, 10 feet.
Okay, yeah, you need the body.
It's funny. Yeah, I talked to Leo and you're like, wait, what? Where?
Oh, David dropped him off here. But you said he wasn't here. He was here in spirit.
David's corpse is actually out back. We're burning it right now.
David's corpse? Why?
Yeah.
Why is he dead now?
He was here in spirit.
I mean, from what y'all know, yes, he's alive, but y'all don't know that in character.
Yeah, we do. They kind of left.
Who says no one just pushed Brute out of the way and got in?
Got in and ate all the corpses. Delicious.
There were blood.
Delicious, like newborn fetus
Oh,
babies.
there were blood.
Taking the nutrients.
This again.
I swear, we're not
Sorry,
going back
what?
to
I
this.
spaced out.
Nothing. Just her talking about shit again.
Delicious nutrients.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
You know, I just imagine that a paladin just walks by Mia's tent, stops, walks backwards.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna be over there. I'm
pretend I didn't
watching
hear a
you.
thing. I'll just pretend I didn't hear anything for now. Strike one, okay?
By the way, David, I didn't make you roll against her scry because you actually have something of hers.
Yeah.
So you're not. I just like Even with a nat 20, you can't beat her scry, so
I kind of figured.
Just imagine David and not David, fucking Jason in the really cold place. Someone goes to touch him, the hand gets frozen to them.
So, a
Fuck!
monster tries to do a bite attack on him. Their tongue gets stuck to him.
Cut the tongue off. It was my plan all along.
Jason, if you want to head up north, feel free. We have like 3 other people headed up there.
He'll catch up eventually. It's not like he has to sleep or anything.
He just continues to run. And he ran.
You know, there's a good question about scrying. Like greater scrying, you can cast spells through it, right?
some limited spells.
Limited spells. How does that work for the purpose of range?
What do you mean?
Like the
Like,
range of a spell?
yeah, like let's
The
say,
limited spells you can cast through it at that point don't have a range technically.
Okay, so they just work. They just work what?
They work
so-
through the scry.
Okay.
Just cast Disintegrate through the scry.
Sadly, you can't.
Lame.
You can cast things like message and shit like that, though.
So utility.
Scrying somebody and then disintegrating the person you're scrying. So you can
Ah! Oh god! What's going on?
From?
Well, I mean, that's just like if you have the still and quiet meta magic feats and you use them while using a spell. It's just like, oh well, the spell literally like I cast fireball on this person. The fireball literally just explodes on them. They're just like, no, it's like people just don't know where it's coming from.
I'll be right back.
Hmm.
Wait, is it clear though?
Uh-huh.
Though it's
What?
clear, she also has things to say. Is it clear though? All right, she knows.
I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna beat that shit anyway.
Wait, what?
Magic,
Sense
enhancement
motive.
bonuses, magic armor, being a cleric.
What was that roll?
Sense
Just
motive.
sense motive. Just fucking with Gaia.
Oh, okay.
Thing is that I'm not unless Meryl suddenly turns evil for whatever reason. I'm not getting rid of the item she gave me. So I guess Meryl just knows where I'm at all times.
Hold on. I have a thing to ask Tyrion.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Boy.
I also learned what the fucking sign said earlier.
It literally, the sign on the wall said, "We don't listen very well, Leo."
Oh my god.
He was the one who suggested they leave because
Oh,
Because
he
it's
got back up.
fucking Leo.
there's a very. If you guys find and ask David, there's a very specific reason why.
Rip. Now Adrian starts crying because now his boyfriend is back.
His boyfriend even knew Adrian was there.
I'm back.
Look, he's got important shit to do.
Precisely. They got better shit to do. They ain't gonna wait.
They got better fish to fry. They ain't gonna wait for Adrian.
Look, someone slit his throat. He's not happy about it.
I fucking knew he wasn't dead, god damn it.
He actually was.
Yeah,
He
died.
was, yeah, but I know that he didn't stay dead. As soon as you said it was an arcane spellcaster that wrote the message, it's like, yeah, he's not dead anymore.
Yeah, you weren't here, but it literally said, "We don't listen very well, Leo."
It was actually kind of a tough choice because it was actually kind of a tough choice.
Yeah,
So,
David
yeah.
actually had a choice between Leo or Brute.
Oh.
David had a Skull of Resurrection.
Ah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Laura's like trying not to cry right now. I can hear it.
No, it's not crying this time. I'm more like,
He's alive!
You see, I did a good thing. I might have let Leo die, but I saved
I
it.
fixed it. I fixed
I fixed it.
To be fair, Fair, he actually.
Quickly, I'll put some super glue on him. I fixed
mean-
it!
Fair, David actually. I mean, even though he had the choice, Brute would have rejected the resurrection anyway.
And then it was just a matter of saving
After-
that scroll.
Yeah, so he essentially, it was the thing of he had the choice between using on Brute or Leo, and he chose Leo, and Leo accepted. So, I mean, Brute actually died fighting the king. Like, he died defending his friends. So
Yeah.
he was happy with his end.
And Leo was
Leo,
like, fuck that motherfucker, I'm getting him. I will avenge my own fucking death.
And by the Mouse, the person I referenced earlier about your note,
Like that.
literally, David read it and he handed it to Leo, and Leo was like, "You know what I'm really getting from this is they really want us to go and find our freedom and try and get out of here, right?" And David's like, "That's what it seems like to me."
And David just casted Bull Strength on the both of them.
Okay.
They were not going to be trapped behind Bullrack any longer.
You mean Brute?
Brute, yeah. Borak was there.
Borak actually went up, pulled the bird out, and he's like, "Hey guys, all right, come on."
He's like, come on, guys.
Before Shiva finds out.
Before Shiva finds out, and she'll get mad at me.
It's like, I mean, that's not really going to do much, but it's fucking annoying. Just angry Shiva. It's more of an annoyance than anything.
Yes.
It depends on who.
Depends on the who. Borak has now gotten to mild annoyance. At least he offers her alcohol.
Queen's not even the fucking wiser. She's just like, what are you talking about?
I mean, she couldn't scry while they were there, so.
Yeah, I know. It's just like that idea of she's just confused as to what the fuck they're talking about.
I mean, you know.
It's like, huh.
She scried David, and she saw David, Alex, and Leo. 3 out of the 4 that the party left.
I do have another
but-
question. Is Alex awake though?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just asking for a sense of time.
Yeah.
Another question is was that extra dimensional space that we went through on the gate for the Lich? Did time just pass differently in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They were actually being in there was actually longer than normal. That was technically a different plane.
Yeah.
But
Oh, when the Lich fight?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Ah, okay then.
Because magic's weird.
Magic.
the liches are, I mean, usually wizards that died but technically refused to die, and so essentially, you guys didn't get to find this out because you guys didn't speak with him, but he essentially was he was a dwarven wizard, and when the humans rose up and essentially killed all of his people, he essentially swore revenge, and he's been trying to slowly sow his revenge through just eventually getting there, and eventually, he technically killed just about everybody in Morik, so.
He got at least half his mission done. The other
Yeah,
half
then he wanted to send all their souls to hell, and the only good thing to do that was to take the entire country to the Infernal Realm.
I wonder how the devils would have reacted to that. Like, shit, man, we didn't want this here.
Don't worry, we had 3 freight trains go in and get them. Freight train.
Oh, wait, Tyrion, I sent you something in Discord.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just gonna do this. Yeah. Okay.
Do I want to know?
No.
No, not really.
Okay. Anyways.
Or 5. Let's see.
I think Adrian owes David something. I don't fucking know what yet, but he owes him something.
A big old smooch.
A blowjob?
No, David's taken. I mean, if you give him a smooch, he's gonna be really weirded out for a second. He's gonna be like, "What? What the fuck did I do?"
What do you think?
David wouldn't be thinking about that. He just did it. Once again, even though he saw the note and that apparently you were there, how was he supposed to really trust it?
He owes him something. I don't know what he owes.
Oh my god, now that I've stopped laughing so hard I couldn't click anything.
If you get me here, how about this? You buy me some spell scrolls for David. There you go.
Gladly. I don't know if I had the money for it, but I'll try.
just buy David spell scrolls. That way
God.
That way I can add more to my spell book.
Guys,
David.
Guys, I can always count on my mom to make sure that I feel safe in my house. Because I'm just sitting here. I hear a knock at my door, and I'm like, okay, maybe my mom's going to bed. So I get up and I open the door, and there's no one there. And she comes walking down the hall, and she's like, "Good night." I'm like, "Did you just knock on my door and walk away?" And she's like, "No." She's like, "But I mean, I swear to God that I saw someone walk down this hallway like a couple minutes ago in the dark." And I'm just like, "Oh, thanks, Mom. I'm just gonna be alone in the dark in the house, but whatever." I have headphones on, a fan going, and my door shut. So if there was someone walking around the house, I'd have no idea. And my fear is I'm gonna open that door and there's gonna be a fucking axe murderer standing there, and I'm just be like, "Sup?"
It's the hillbilly.
Taryn, you have a machete. They swing faster.
Yeah, but that's across the room, and I don't like. What happens if like I take the machete and I open the door and suddenly it's like Garrett, and then I've killed Garrett, and then it's like now I have to bury him. You know how much work it is to bury a person?
You probably like
Yeah,
the world
I
of
do.
service because I'm pretty
It's a lot
sure
of
he's a
work.
serial killer.
Look, I will. You know what? In that case, I'll call one of you guys. I'll pay you a bunch of money, and I'll bring you the body. You guys can bury it. Okay?
I need to pull up the Garrett meme.
If you want.
I mean, it's appropriate.
But anyway, I will say that at the very least, David is getting a hug that might break his spine on accident. Just saying.
Just breaks his spine. Okay, David, roll fortitude. Well, I'm paralyzed for life.
No, he gets a big hug and he will buy him
It's
anything
okay
he
though,
needs.
because Adrian can do. I'm pretty sure Adrian can do regeneration, right?
No, only
Not
on
yet.
severed limbs.
Lame.
Does that count? No, that doesn't count.
And the queen can.
Yeah, the Queen can
I mean-
outright cast the spell.
Well, I mean it's costly, but you can do it.
I mean, you could just drink a healing potion. That just fixes everything. It
Apparently.
fixes grip.
See,
It doesn't work
it
like
does
that,
not.
though.
If you're crippled, it won't.
Oh,
And, like like if someone cut off your arm, the only way to cure that is with regeneration, restoration, shit like that. It'll actually like revive limbs. It's costly though, so that's not a spell you get to like throw around a lot. It also cures like permanent ability damage and shit like that.
Ability drain permanent negative levels.
Mhm.
Even then, even if you had like millions worth of gold of fucking diamonds and shit, you can only like cast restoration once a week. At least in terms of removing negative levels.
Okay. Yeah, I'm. That's pretty much all I have to say right now for Adrian. So I don't know if you want to continue.
That magnificent bastard. I just imagine Meryl's like, huh, David must have been a lot better than I thought.
I'm surprised she didn't tack child onto the end of that sentence.
I mean, compared to Meryl, she doesn't really have to. It's the condescending tone.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she has that tone that if she sounds disappointed, you feel like absolute shit.
Look, Meryl's a mom. She she can do the voice.
Oh
She can
god.
also, she can also give you the look.
Oh god.
The look.
The mom look.
The look that makes you feel like an inch tall.
It alone adds a plus 20 to intimidate. So let's see what Meryl's intimidate is.
Why you always gotta make me pull up her sheet?
For
There we go, guys.
funsies.
Over 9,000.
All right, well just. It's loading, loading. Okay, well without having any spells on. Bam.
Hello.
What the fuck, honey?
Not even the plus 20 to not even the plus 20 from the mom stare.
That's
It's
a
fun.
that's a circumstance
It's-
bonus.
Funny because he can speak like this, he's just choosing not to because he knows that she can't. So he's barking instead. Because he can actually communicate with wolves and shit. So he technically speaks wolf. I don't think she would understand that because she's a fox, but you know.
I had the really funny image of like just saying like like a wolf like barking, not barking, but like growling at Makoto, and Makoto like goes wolf form, and he like goes bark, bark,
Woof,
and I see
bark.
like it comes out as a human voice. I don't know. I had that image of him just be like bark, 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 bark,
Bark, woof, heck.
wolf, wolf, howl.
Bark.
Wolf, wolf.
Row, row.
I am wolf.
I am a
Arg.
wolf.
Bark, woof, heck.
I am wolf. Fear me. Bork, bork. Bow, bow.
Rawr.
Fork.
Aru.
Everyone else is just like, oh, standing over the corner. They're just like, I, is it working?
Let's just leave him here for now.
I mean, he has good diplomacy, and he gains a +4 on that when dealing with canids. So it'd be at +15 diplomacy roll.
He's just sitting there saying. He's not actually barking. He's just saying, bow wow. Bork, bork. Bark.
Plus 15. Beautiful.
Oh my god.
I mean, Mia's not wrong.
It is starting to get later, so
Back in my day.
you see. The funny thing is that Mia actually lets him talk like this because if she wanted to, she could just force him to shut up, but she doesn't.
Yeah.
So on some deep level, she enjoys it.
She gets to have a conversation with the people. A rare commodity in this world.
Meanwhile, while Jethro's rolling with themselves.
I mean, I'm playing an evil character. I can't just walk up to a cleric that can negate my fucking existence after I pissed her off.
You can go to Shiva.
She was technically not asleep. She's just
She is
casually.
not lupine, she is vulpine.
Yep. She's just casually playing a bass.
So yeah, you can go to Shiva.
He's doing this to be a shit now.
Bork, boof. Heck.
I mean, I like how Shiva's over there playing her bass as Bork's just sleeping in the grass because
Do you just like the imagery, Tyrion?
it's nice. Bork's just like, hey, we won. Fucking chill.
Shiva's chill. She's playing her axe.
I like how they're over there being serious, and then there's just the two furries in the
I know,
corner
right?
laughing at each other.
Jesus Christ.
Levity after all this dark shit is nice.
It is, honestly. I'm kind of like enjoying the borking over there. Is there a name for this town that they are going to?
Foxville.
You've been there before.
Are they going where I think they're going?
You're going to Winterhaven.
Okay.
It's the town you guys were just at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just reminded myself of the laughing fox vine.
Oh my
It's
god.
adorable.
Oh my god.
Is Mia asking how
like-
she plays a bass, or
I
No,
like
just how are
how-
you doing?
oh, okay.
I like. Oh my god. He got pets from the queen. He will never wash that patch of fur. Not that he would anyway, but you know.
So does he?
He's a dog. He bathes every now and then, yes, but like
Just
he
runs
doesn't
the
need to
river,
do
there you
it
go.
Yeah, pretty much. He's a fucking dog.
I love the idea of just the image of Meryl. It's just like someone walking in the tent and you have like extremely tiny queen in like her armor just petting direwolf fox, and then you got the other two people just standing there, and it's just like, what?
Right now, it's kind of like a fucking powwow evil hippie circle going on around Shiva right now. I don't know how I feel
Whoa.
about this.
Well,
Yeah.
Boric is not evil.
It's it's still a fucking hippie circle going around about Shiva right now.
Boric cares more about other people than he does himself.
Pets. Pets, pets, pets. Dodo. Dodo, 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 dodo. I have come to this dilemma once more. Stop doing it. Oh my god, it's suddenly so quiet.
Because writing is happening, Laura.
I sure look
There's
down and
this
like 3 different
neat
people are
thing that
typing.
people do sometimes called roleplay, where it's like, you just
Well,
you,
I've been
you,
doing that
you
this whole
write
time.
stories and shit. It's amazing the things that people do,
It's like improv for nerds.
Yeah. And I like improv a lot.
Really wish Kitsunes could actually talk in fox form, because that seems like it would make more sense to me, but yeah.
Right.
Sorry. What?
Nothing.
What?
Things
Oh,
I
so
can't
her
say.
other daughters are like. So is that the
Yeah.
one that's not a tiefling?
Yeah, the human.
What was it? Amanda?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What kind of lycanthrope is she?
Werewolf.
What?
I mean, Meryl just said that it's a different lycanthropy than what Makoto
Yeah.
has.
Meryl never said what she was. She just said she was a lichen.
I know. I'm curious what
I was,
kind of
I was, I was,
lycanthrope.
I was saying it to David because David had the one time he went and spoke to Meryl outside of her office was he found her in the library. Her daughter had been having a nightmare, and her She literally growled at David in her sleep.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, she's actually a tiger.
Huh.
We're a tiger.
That explains a couple things.
Whenever Tyrion like reveals something like this, you're just like, okay. Who was measuring the fucking?
I am.
Huh?
Boredom.
I just see this fucking ruler
It's
over
mostly
there.
to keep my hands busy. It's mostly to keep my hands busy while I read.
You
See.
need a fidget cube.
I need one of those fucking fidget toys so
I've been
badly.
telling him he needs a fucking fidget cube.
They're like-
I am
they're
not
like- they're
falling
like-
for that propaganda.
No,
There's
they're like
not propaganda. They fucking work.
they're like $10, and they are amazing because it's literally just like I've seen one. My brother had one for a while, and he fucking loved it because it just had all these little things on it, and he used to get so fucking distracted, but he had it, and he would literally just play with it in his hand while doing shit. And it's like he just completely forgot it was there, and it's like it's just great.
If you get one, just send it to me, and then I'll give it to him, and then he'll just never let it go, ever. I don't know, yeah, because I have my own fucking private mailbox. Come on, honey, you know you want a fidget cube.
Why are fidget cubes so goddamn complicated looking? What the fuck?
Because they're meant
designed for people with ADHD.
they're meant to like essentially take that other part of your brain that's always free, like looking for a distraction, to distract it, and essentially so the rest of you can just like, especially for people with ADHD who have like very mind tasking jobs, they just like it's hard to lose yourself in the job, so you need something to like help you do that.
I could use that because I'm still slowly destroying my desk.
I need one because I'm slowly destroying my fingers.
Stop it.
My desk, my pens, this random fucking jelly lure that I found.
Slowly destroying every part of Dallas's body. I mean, what?
Please stop.
What?
She does.
I'm
Destroying.
running out of people to kill.
So I kind of want to have the like. Adrian's gonna excuse himself and go find somewhere to sleep. I didn't want to interrupt the
See, I have
roleplay, so yeah.
I have the problem of my human fidget toys on the other side of the world.
Oh my god.
My god. Anyway. What tent can I take? Just pick one.
You can have that one.
Okay.
Hold on.
And Adrian's, of course, happy to share a tent with Constance if she wants, but there's plenty to choose from.
That's also another place that Makoto would be safe. I'll trust, like a place where like he wouldn't have to worry about people trying to kill him because he's a werewolf. Because it's like, bitch, if you think you're gonna come into the city where the leader of that city's own daughter is a lycanthrope and fucking kill a lycanthrope, you got another thing coming.
It's like I imagine hunters would never be welcome there.
Well, I mean, Tamara, it's literally it's a magical disease, and like some people are born with it. They can't. It's like they can control themselves, and yes, they have bad reputations, but at the same time, it's like people give tieflings a bad reputation. Some people give certain races a bad reputation. It's like, and the people who are afflicted, she tries to help.
It's the same kind of thing that Viv has, like, don't judge people just because of what they are.
It's just, you know.
You know, it's strange how two of the places that are safe for the reject races are completely opposite from one another.
Yeah.
All
got
trust,
the-
you know, it's nice, sunny, pretty, very
People
generous
usually
leader.
friendly.
And then you got the north.
Frigid cold, blizzards, you know, death.
The big.
I feel like that's where all the angry people go.
What are you talking about?
They don't want peace. They want to kill people because, you know, they're like the people who react violently to stereotypes and shit.
I mean, Allfork was a peaceful
Right.
person.
Oh no. We lost Dallas. He came back.
Did I hear something break over there?
No.
I thought I heard like your glass thing break. I was like, what the
Don't
fuck?
worry about it.
I mean, the charger clinked against it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Norso. I mean, look at the two people that you've met from the north, real quick. You have David and you have Ulfric.
Coastia,
Allfork's,
technically.
Allfork's upbringing wasn't so fancy.
Coastia
He killed his crater.
Well,
Woo.
I just forcibly adopted David.
Like, this is
David
mine
was
now.
like, you're my family now. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna argue. That's cool. I mean, I need a friend as well.
Like, I don't
No,
feel
we're
like
on
arguing with
neutral
someone
terms.
that could kill me in one hit, so, sure.
I've seen what you can do. We are best friends now.
I'll be right back.
What a lovely way to wake somebody up.
You
Hmm.
had her. Look, you had her calm
fucking
for at least a
kick him.
couple hours. You had her calm, and now she's like, "Okay, I can't do this anymore."
Kicks Borak.
You want me to actually kick?
You kick like a girl.
I am a girl.
He knows it'll. He knows it'll make her mad. Borak
Okay.
says like almost everything Borak says. He says to fucking trigger Shiva.
And D20. Give me a moment. 1d20.
Well, no, you
Falls
already
in
said
that
that you
one.
hit. You already said you hit. You
No,
kicked.
she kicked beforehand. Now she's got to try and kick him again.
Like, actually kick him.
Damn it.
Correct.
Oh, 18's pretty solid.
She misses.
He's not raging, so his AC's actually decent.
I'm gonna kick again.
Isn't he also laying down?
Yeah, he's flat.
Yeah, but he's expecting a kick.
He's expecting her to do it.
Laying prone does give you penalties, though.
I know, but I don't think he's technically prone. He's just lazy.
I'll kick again. I don't care.
Wait.
Just do a grapple check and grab it by the foot.
Hey, Shiva. 1 second. Does that hit Shiva's CMD?
Rip.
Yes.
You've been tripped.
Fuck you.
Nice.
Can I kick him again on the ground?
I mean, he's gonna roll away from you and stand up.
I don't have any spells to hurt him right now because I'm out of fucking spells.
You have that one. You have that one.
Oh yeah, I have Wand of Crushing.
No.
I mean, if
don't
you want to
touch
kill him,
What spells do I have in hand that could?
Borak catches the boulder. Don't forget his rage power.
Yeah,
Hurling. Ugh.
So does that mean technically?
No, he
Shiva-
can't.
Okay. I was gonna say that you could do some dumb shit with that case.
Oh yeah, I mean he could, because then he would do his hurling damage, and then the boulder would do its crushing damage, and yeah, it's just
And then it does the exploding
then
damage.
explosion. Yep. You know you love him, Mez.
No, it's funny.
Hmm.
But I find absolutely terrible. The fact that Makoto in direwolf form is a large animal, while Viff in fox form is a tiny animal.
Yep.
She's tiny. And all the tails.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun.
Hey, are you trying to sneak around?
Maybe. No, I'm stomping away because Borak's an ass.
Imagine giving a 9-year-old the ability to turn into a fucking were tiger, and a 9-year-old, 7-year-old, and then give them nightmares.
Nightmare.
Back.
Okay.
Nightmares. Stomps. 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 Stomp, stomp, stomp. There. I don't fucking care about this fucking thing.
God, Shiva. Is she not gonna, go to sleep? Get her
She sounds
spells
fucked.
back?
She's gonna fucking talk to the queen before she even thinks of sleeping. Borg, you better stay at a 10-foot radius away from this woman. This is a warning.
See, I imagine like one of the guards would look at him and be like, how you gonna do? And Bart would be like, she'll be fine in the morning.
She's just grumpy. She needs to take a nap.
Look, she'll get angry at something else and she'll forget all about it.
He's just standing in the back, just like, I'm waiting for her to get mad at something else.
Just give it a minute. Oh, there we go. All right, we're good. All right.
We're good. And then he comes up and within the 10-meter radius, and he's like, all right, we're good now. See, if she became an oracle, I already know what a curse would be.
Correct. You failed a skill check. You're mad now.
Oh.
Yeah, choleric is a dumb curse because it makes it to where whenever you fail a skill check, you have to rage for 1d4 plus 1 rounds.
Alice, I'm hungry. Alice.
Hmm.
I'm
Get food.
hungry.
Let's go get food then.
Dallas ate all my food.
What?
Claire's.
Hey,
Dallas.
What?
No.
Cannibalism is acceptable.
No, 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 no.
I'm sorry, I'm not Indivore.
Wow. Shiva, the tent's open, so I mean, if you just want to walk in there.
I mean, she hears the she probably would hear the conversation and wouldn't interrupt.
I don't think she'd care. It's Shiva.
She's seething right now. She's calming down.
Exactly. She'd
She's-
care.
she's-
That's
either
why
way.
she would not care.
Now, I want my fucking army. No, she's
Is she-
waiting, breathe, and then go in and say, I want my fucking army.
That's not what seething means.
She knows that if she goes in there screaming at Meryl, she might get smited. She does not want that right now.
I just imagine she just screams, and the queen like like continues petting Makota, and suddenly Shiva's just like thrown out of the tent, just like.
Exactly.
How rude.
Whenever she's around like people of higher things, she will take a moment to at least breathe and calm
Look,
slightly.
Shiva's a very angry person, but she has enough to realize that she needs Meryl.
She's just angry, but she's not. Okay, that's. Let me rephrase this. She's angry all the time, but she's smart enough to know when she needs people.
Smell the angry.
Here. How about this, honey?
Pheromones.
I can go and get you something.
But then you're leaving me, and then I'll have abandonment issues and start crying. And
Oh my god.
And then
Okay.
Dallas has dodged a fucking bullet because his girlfriend's a psycho.
I mean, it won't be the first one. At least she didn't. At least she didn't emotionally abuse me like the others. Anyways,
I haven't emotionally.
that's
abused
what I'm
you.
saying. You haven't.
I haven't abused you at all.
Well, that could be argued.
What about me, man? What about me?
Oh my god,
Jethro, I
Jethro.
don't abuse you at all.
You
I-
were
yeah.
forgetting
No,
about
you
me.
neglect him, honey.
What does he sound like? A fucking abandoned puppy?
I get no attention.
Okay, Jethro, I'll give you.
You don't even say hi.
Oh
say
my god.
Don't ask me
Jeffrey,
how
are you
my
quite
day is.
alright?
He does this to her every time. Have you not noticed this?
Oh my god.
Hey, Jethro.
Yeah.
How was your day, man?
Oh, it's good. Thanks, guys.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
You see, Biz?
I did ask you how your day was. You never answered me.
Alright, honey, what do you want?
I don't want food now. I just want your attention.
She's like a fucking cat. Oh my
No,
god.
come back.
Meow,
She's
meow,
gonna want to go
meow,
outside, and then
meow.
she's gonna want to stay inside.
Meow, meow, meow. And then the cat realizes you're staring at it as it's about to exit the door, and it's like,
Oh, I
I'm
love
gonna
you.
stand right here, because then they have to stare at me.
Potato burrito.
It's like, oh, you have initiated a
There's no
staring
veggies in the
contest.
potato burrito.
The honor of my family
It's
depends on
fucking
me.
$2 and it's
Where is Jack? Guys, I think Jack's wandering the house right now.
Jack is actually the shadowy person who knocked on your door.
Oh, well, that's awkward.
Alright,
Man,
Jack's.
We didn't have a serious talk
basically
with
a
her.
serial
Well, we have a serious talk. Why isn't she
I
like?
mean,
She's knocked over my gate so many times trying to jump in. She could just step over it. Jesus Christ.
like, you know, she's. It would make sense. You're actually like a cat's in a trench coat. She's actually a person in a cat suit.
Oh my god.
For now, Constance, Gaia, you have control of her.
No, don't give me that responsibility.
All right,
All right,
Tyrion
Laura.
has control of Constance.
Oh shit,
If I'll know, you'll keep her safe.
Tyrion has control now.
Constance goes to go fight the Core Queen by herself.
Rip.
Goodbye, everybody.
Constance fights the Cryo Hydra by herself.
Yep. She actually ends up killing 6 of them. But loses her memory in the process, so she becomes a nature woman.
She becomes a wild child living in the forest.
Okay. I okay.
Her siblings find her, use handle animal.
That would have been bad. Drive carefully. Please. Fuck you.
What about me, man?
Oh,
Remember, if you go out to get food in the middle of the night, then please drive carefully.
Okay, Alright.
I'm driving to pick someone up tomorrow, and driving to take people to the movies tomorrow, and driving probably to get food tomorrow. So I think I.
Driving. Be
Oh,
careful driving.
I'm not driving anywhere because I don't have
You know,
a license.
Mez, I appreciate the thought, but fuck you, I'm an adult. I do what I want.
At least put on your seatbelt. That's all I ask.
I don't own seatbelts.
Get a
Tie a
seatbelt.
chain around the waist. It'll be good.
I got rid of them. I needed to lighten up the car for more speed.
The seatbelts are needed.
What are you talking about? I was thinking,
Safety first, Tyrion.
Safety.
I don't know what that means.
I care about your safety. And if you
These
die,
are
you're
the
be safe, I'll
wounded
cry.
people tents, right? Up here,
Mhm.
these ones.
Yes.
Okay. And these are the sleepy tents down this way.
Yes.
Okay. Oh boy, there's not a lot of options for big people.
Nope.
There's that tent.
Yeah. That seems like a tent there would already be people in, though.
I mean, you can go find out.
I mean, they're not going to say no to a dire wolf.
Probably a
That's
lot
a good
of people.
point.
Remember, a lot of people are gone.
Makota just goes in the tent and nobody else goes in the tent because they saw a wolf go in there.
You're like, hell no. Rick, can I sleep with you tonight?
Why? There's a dire wolf in my tent. It's okay, bro.
I mean,
understand.
he's gonna like poke around and make sure there's not other people's stuff in the tent to signify that they are people who stay in that tent.
No, it seems like this tent was probably actually being used mostly for supply.
Yeah, okay, he's cool with crashing in the supply tent. That's fine.
Vif's just gonna use him as a mattress.
Yes.
Ba ba da ba. Ba ba da ba.
There. Now I can go in and talk.
Suddenly, John Cena crashes through the wall of the tent.
I should have been the ankle.
You know what's great though? Makota has his one weakness, scent. Because although he can't see him, he can smell him.
oh my god.
But Laura, you can't see John Cena. He said so. Didn't you hear
I
him?
don't give two shits.
Makota can smell him though. He smells like freedom. He smells like a U.S. Marine.
Bless you!
Bless
Oh my
Bless
God,
you.
bless you.
Oh, thanks.
Welcome.
Bless you!
Oh my god.
Bless you!
Bless
I
you.
wonder if people who worship Satan say curse you when people sneeze.
Atheists say fuck you.
Yeah,
I mean,
there
I
you
just
go.
say random things when I see it sometimes. Or I just sound like a dragon boy from Skyrim.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we've heard you sneeze, dude. It's terrifying.
Is it weird that is it weird that it's always bothered me that when someone sneezes, people say something to like console them, but when people cough, no one really gives a shit. They're like, get the fuck away from me.
I mean, I still, I say bless you sometimes.
Well, here's the thing, Tyrion. When people cough, they typically cough like fucking a million times in a row, whereas a sneeze is like a one and done, sometimes two or three, depending on the situation. So it's like,
Oh, person.
yeah, I'll take the time to say bless you after you sneeze 3 times. But after you've coughed about 50 times, I'm kind of irritated. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I have one friend. If you cough
Or-
more than 5 times, she tells you to go fuck yourself. And it's just like,
Or
I'm sorry, I'll die quieter.
if it keeps happening, it's like, what's the point? You're just gonna have to say it again in about 10 seconds because they're gonna keep coughing. So
See, but
coughing
people
works.
do the exact same thing with people sneezing, because it's like, I just sneezed. You guys said bless you. I sneezed again. Said bless you. If I would have said it a third time, I bet everyone would have said bless you again. So.
Yeah. But see, if you did it like 30 times in a row without
Yeah,
actually
but-
pausing in between
see my
them, then
point?
I'd be like, well, shit, dude, what the hell? Stop it.
I'd be like, fucking die quietly.
At that point,
Yeah.
I feel like you guys would probably be like, go the fuck to the hospital if something's wrong with your fucking nose.
How much blood is coming out of your nose right now, dude? It's gotta be a lot after all that.
Blah. Guys, I think this
I
is my
mean-
brain.
I'm pretty sure you'd pass out after sneezing that much.
Right? That's a lot fucking air coming out your lungs at once, over and over.
If you sneeze more than 4 times, it is actually technically considered a minor seizure. The more you know.
Shoot!
Oh my god.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I don't need your god blessings.
Oh my god.
Who said it was
Hey.
from God, bitch?
Man.
From me.
Miss! I bless you.
Thank you, Jethro. I only take Jethro's blessing.
Damn straight you
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Finally getting the attention I deserve!
Wow.
Oh my god, Jethro.
What?
I don't know. My nose, my brain hurts now. That was
It means you need to sneeze more.
What brain?
You gotta take it out the wrapping
Uh,
meds. That might help.
Ooh.
It's
Right,
like
peel the
drops
plastic
oxygen.
off. Peel the plastic off. You've never used it.
Nah, it's still there. Pretty well.
Yeah, the plastic? Yeah, peel it off.
Sure.
It still has the factory warranty and everything. It's never been used before.
It's still got
It's like,
dust on
it's
it.
like, you know, pristine condition. You could keep that in a collection. Jesus.
Nah.
Mint condition.
You're a collection.
No, I'm not.
I'm whatever I want to be, Tyrion.
I'm a fucking mess. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's fair.
I am nothing because I don't exist.
But you are also everything.
Exactly.
He's Schrodinger.
But
It's
Jethro,
everything
do
is
you-
nothing,
do
but
you
nothing
think,
is also everything.
Do you think, Jethro?
No, I don't need to think. I don't exist.
There can't
Oh.
be nothing without there being a something.
Why are we getting all deep
Exactly.
and shit?
I have no idea. I think half of us are high.
I don't do drugs on Sundays.
I am high on sleep deprivation. Stress.
On
I only do
Sundays.
drugs on days that end in Y.
Today ends with a cheat.
I forgot to take my meds last night.
Cause I didn't even drink anything today, take anything today. I've just been having a real slow day.
I drink sand, guys.
It feels like it's been like a week.
I know the feeling.
Like I woke up today and I legitimately looked at my phone and I was like, you know, I could call and tell my boss to go inform me that I'm just not doing it today. And I was like, I contemplated it and then I was like, but then Garrett has to be there
Money.
longer, I guess.
And money.
Yeah, you know, money.
Money is nice.
Look, you
I
know,
don't like
sometimes money is great, and other times you taking a personal day is just worth it.
I need money.
I wish I could give you money. Blech. Hey Shiva, you know who knows a lot more about the rebellion than you?
Hmm?
Or,
Probably. She's gonna say what she knows, and then she's gonna probably drag Borak.
She's gonna sit there and talk like she knows absolutely everything, and then when Borak steps up and says, she's like, yeah, I knew that. I was just testing you. I wanted to make sure you were on your toes, man. Keeping your toes. Sidles up to the queen after saying that, like, don't worry about him, he's new. I'm training him. He's my apprentice.
Oh my god.
Oh, too many words. Can't read. Delete it. Get rid of it. Paraphrase it, please.
It's not as many words as the one time that Viridis tried to
Basically-
negotiate with a pirate.
Basically, Tyrion,
I-
it's everything Shiva knows.
Shiva, I'm reading it. I'm just fucking with you.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
No.
Hmm.
Ah!
I'm watching this video of a person decorating cookies, and it's annoying me because she keeps putting like the face on the gingerbread thing off center.
It's like me making gingerbread cookies.
It's like, ah, my ADD, no, OCD, it's bad.
Both.
Both. It's an unacceptable cookie.
Tell her, leave in the comments, this is an unacceptable cookie.
I mean, it's like a compilation of things.
Still do it. Just say this person at blah 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 time made inappropriate cookies. I am not satisfied.
What the fuck? Why is this person making the cookies look like broccoli?
Why not?
Healthy.
This just cookies made of lies.
Don't worry, Tommy.
But do you want to get technical? It's actually lies made of cookies.
Whatever, it's still lies.
But their cookies just look like vegetables. So it's like, they're disguising themselves as vegetables to help you out at the dinner table.
But I wouldn't eat
Look.
them because they look like vegetables.
Look, Ma, I'm eating my veggies. It's a cookie. It's a veggie, see? It's a broccoli.
I always liked broccoli as a kid. Still do like broccoli.
I don't like the taste.
It's a really great dipping vegetable.
I prefer cauliflower.
Cauliflower's good too.
I like both.
Cauliflower cheese.
Both of them are very, very good for dipping things as well.
See, when I was a kid, like when I was about to the age of 3, where we lived was right next to a cauliflower farm, so part of our staple diet was like baked cauliflower with cheese sauce.
I live in Illinois, so there's vegetables and vegetables.
But it's all
and
corn. It's all corn.
I mean, there's beans because that's how you keep your the fields like fertile in ways.
Yeah, you
The
plant
plant-
field peas and shit, and it helps put the nitrogen back in the soil and shit.
Yeah, they'll plant corn one year, and the next year it's like beans and shit, and then the next year it's corn again. So
Crop
Nice
cycling.
yay! But yeah, farmers markets fucking everywhere during the summer. So and then we have livestock and shit like that, but not as much as corn. And
I miss living where we used to before we moved here because farmers markets everywhere. And all the fresh fruit and vegetables, and it was great because they were cheap.
I love during like this fucking summer festival and shit like that when people will like come into our town and it's just like they'll pay ridiculous prices for corn, and I'm just like, bitch, I walk out of my house, walk into a field, and gather as much corn as I want. It's like, no one's gonna notice, and no one cares because everyone here who lives here does it.
Wow.
Because we essentially export all of our corn or produce because Illinois makes way too much produce for it to eat itself.
Just
Unlike
going
states
and
like
stealing corn. God.
unlike states like New Jersey who actually create no produce of any kind.
Because it's New Jersey.
It's a completely reliant state on other states.
I miss having fresh fruit and vegetables and not the fucking shit that's been sitting in freezers for like 6 months that we get here that's usually half rotten within a week.
Oh God. Well, so if you ever come visit Illinois, you can have all the fruits and vegetables you want.
Like, we bought a lettuce the other day. My mom literally cut it in half and it was rotten on the inside.
Wonderful. I know here the main things that grow here are like stuff that you can grow in like kind of like muddy soil.
Thank you.
I
Because
mean,
here it's either mud or sand. That's it.
we have clay and lots of sun.
Yeah, not
like-
much grows in clay.
We have dirt.
I mean, we can grow citrus really well here, but
Yeah.
no one ever thinks to like start a citrus farm.
we have dirt and tornadoes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like we have a lot of stuff that grows here is like anything that can be grown in like a hydroponic garden
Yeah.
because it's real wet. It's really wet in here. Like there's a bunch of
I always laugh
bayous,
'cause-
swamps, mud.
You go to the garden center here, and if like the label on a plant says full sun here, it's like complete shade. It will die if it's in full sun.
Alright. So what all I miss?
mean-
Not much.
I'm
Constance died.
Constance died a horrible death.
She tried to fight the Cryo Hydra. She lost.
Well, that's because she didn't come in with a sundering slashing weapon.
Count
Yeah, that's-
Sunder Hydra.
You can actually.
Shh.
Hydra
Can't
can
'cause she
hit-
rolled like shit.
Hey, I had to repeatedly roll nat ones, I guess.
Sundered herself.
That's it. I mean, I could adamantine armor and an adamantine hammer.
She set herself on fire.
She was confused. She hurt herself in her confusion.
You know that awkward moment where I actually have a higher. Wait a minute. No, I just saw this.
She also married Adrian.
Oh,
No.
as cute as that would be.
Now they're both screwed.
No.
It was a marriage of convenience. There is no affection. They'll grow old and get bitter.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, isn't that usually how every marriage between a gay guy and a woman ends? They get really bitter and old and angry.
Jesus Christ.
Right, because there's
Relationships built on
totally
lies.
an entire fucking study for this. Like, they are
I mean,
demographic.
That's happened a lot over here. Like we've had like there was a minor celebrity guy who married a woman without telling her that he was gay. Then like got all fucking abusive and shit, and basically took it all out on her because he blamed her for him being unhappy, despite that she wasn't aware that he was gay.
It happens a lot here where people will like get married, as a a man and a woman will get married, but then it's just for the like tax benefits of their partner living with them.
Yeah, and it
Like,
usually
as a
ends up all
roommate.
bitter and angry.
So, honey,
Huh?
those words are kind of ringing a little bit of an echo, ain't they?
Which ones?
Your most latest.
Oh, Shiva?
Mhm.
Yeah. Sounded like another certain someone.
Yeah.
David, why do you want to take them north? I want Ulfric to stop killing people.
That's definitely not why he wanted to take over the north.
Yeah, but
I-
here's the difference. Shiva does not want to take over Korra. She wants to fix Korra. She doesn't want
Yeah.
to rule it.
David
She doesn't
ultimately
want to be in charge when it's over.
She fully 100% believes that her father is perfectly capable of ruling Korra.
You could rule you could rule this country, Jaha. I could, Borak.
I could, but do I want to?
The next day. Revolution.
Are you saying that Borak made Jaha?
Borak's pulling the strings.
becomes king.
You know, Jaha, I think you would look really good with a crown. You know,
I bet
I would look really good with a crown. Attack!
God damn it, Morak. Stop controlling the Coster family.
Oh my god.
He's just like that person in a storybook who, you know, pushes people to do something because it's right, but never actually wants, you know, they get all the credit. He's controlling the he's pulling the strings. Like Gandalf.
He is, but he is. These are all. We are all but pawns in Borak's ultimate plan.
His name is He's actually Orkdolf.
Oh, Gandalf.
Borkdolf.
Then Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White. And Monty Python's
Put me in
Holy
the Hell
Grail
of Grails
Black
right
Knight. And the Hazel Meanie and the Blue Meanie and Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie.
Anyway.
Robocop the Terminator.
Oh my god.
Captain Kirk and Darth Vader. Low Pants, Superman, and every single Power Ranger. Bill S. Preston and Theodore
Oh my
Logan.
god.
Fuck the Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk Hogan.
Oh my god. Okay, done.
I know that
Done.
entire song
Done.
front
I
to
love
back.
it though.
Yes!
They came out of nowhere, lightning fast, and
And they kick Chuck Norris's
cowboy
cowboy ass.
ass into the world, bloodiest battle the world ever saw. The civilians looking in total law.
The fight raged on for a century. Many lambs claimed, but eventually the champion stood, and the rest saw the better. Mr. Rogers in a bloodstained sweater.
sweater.
The idea of Mr. Rogers winning the ultimate shutout of history. Ultimate destiny, rather. Don't you anyway me?
Oh my goodness.
Fight me.
No.
Calm down, honey.
Fight me!
So how much have you had to drink tonight?
0 drops.
Oh
I don't
Yes,
have
God.
it right now.
This
I
is
have
my
an alcohol.
40-second bottle.
I have beer downstairs, but I'm not gonna bother drinking it right now because I'm already a little bit tired. I'm not trying to make it worse.
I'm currently performing live blood transfusions to keep myself from dying of alcohol poisoning.
Okay. Do I have a
Pretty
problem?
hardcore.
I don't have a problem. You have a problem.
I have a problem with your problem.
You're drunk, okay? Gosh. Bam. Scene. Close. Everyone's dead.
What?
What?
You what, mate?
Oh.
So, honey,
What,
you're not
mate?
getting you're not getting your army for a month. How do you feel about that?
Really sad. I need people. I want some.
I'm sure you could go find more allies.
We
Sorry,
could make
Jethro.
your friends are dead, and then the no friends bye.
Wait.
That's not how that goes, Jethro.
That's how necromancers go.
It's true. I can't deny that.
I can deny that.
I
He
can
is
deny
gone.
anything. Doesn't mean I'm right.
Fight me,
Shiva.
bitch.
Remember, we don't have to wait long.
Oh my god, no.
Look, I have plenty of friends, okay? And they're on the internet, and they're cool, and I talk to them all the time, just with headphones so no one else can hear.
Karen, trust me, I'm not cool.
I don't think really any of us constitute as cool.
That's a matter of opinion.
You are all cooler than me.
The level of cool is relative.
I am just a figment of all
When
of
you
your
have nothing to
imagination.
measure it against.
Honestly, Jethro, I wouldn't be shocked if you are just a collective, like, figment of our imaginations.
There you go.
Like all of our imaginations just like piece together you. That's why you never make sense.
I'm not good.
I mean,
Nor
of
am
course
I
it doesn't
bad.
make sense. If you take my consciousness, you got 8 cats throwing in nonsense in there, gosh.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. He has all of our logic put together.
I mean, to be fair though, if we all get to take turns taking control of Jethro, that means I get it 8 times over everybody else.
I feel sorry for all of you.
Jethro, kill them all. Kill them.
Do I get to fire the laser?
Yes.
Alright, see? Shiva,
my God.
remember, we don't need to wait him up
Cookie
for
is
an armor.
adorable.
You just need to kill a lot
It's
more
a
people.
cactus with free hugs, holding a free hug sign. It's adorable.
She does not. She thinks that she could last. They can last a month, but she wants to make sure because you know there are vampires.
But Shiva, if we kill at least 3 medium creatures, we could summon the Grim Reaper. We have no
I
need
really
of an
don't-
armor.
Yeah,
We
but
have
then the
Death
Grim Reaper's
Incarnate.
gonna fucking kill us, Jethro.
So here's the thing. We waste our hero points to summon them in the Queen's chamber, and then get the fuck out of Dodge. If we get
Oh my god.
stealth checks and use our
Jethro,
hero points to
how
survive.
absolutely badly do you want a Grim Reaper?
Well, I just want something.
I don't think you understand that it just takes a simple banish spell to utterly destroy your plan.
Hey, he can come back. He has plane shift. Fuck you.
He's not under your control once he's back in his own plane.
Don't worry. We
And
just
then you
give him
put-
more soul.
Then he plane shifts here and kills him.
I just want something. Let me have this.
Oh my god.
Jethro's pulling the Shiva right now.
You want it.
I mean, I'm expecting Mia to die. You never know. I see it now. She just summons one undead thing, and then the queen just shoots a fucking ray of holy light to remove her existence. And then it's like, well, guys, I'm bringing in my monk.
This is why she
You
was
don't
just
need
like, I
two
want
months.
something.
I mean, I could bring in my paladin, but do we really want Jethro?
Spicy cheese.
Hmm.
I'm happy now. Thank you, honey, for going to Taco Bell.
Have I appeased you?
Yes, I love
You haven't appeased
Oh
me.
my god.
Gay.
Yeah.
I'm your fucking bro, and you leave me at the door.
I mean, I would gladly get you something to eat.
love you.
Fucking hate all of you.
That's okay, Terry. I can relate with you.
I mean,
Oh
I'm
my
not.
God.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not being a contributor to this.
Jethro, do you
Same.
want to...
You
Jethro,
obviously don't love her.
Jethro
I mean,
and
he hasn't
Gaia,
even
do you
said
guys
I
want to
love
just
you
go
back
hate life
to you
together?
either. I have
I
said
know,
love you.
right?
I already
I have
hate
said
life.
I-
I'm way
I'm
ahead
not
of you.
contributing
Guys, I
to
can't
this
hear
mess.
my other
I
straight
see
guy.
how you feel.
I can't hear.
I can't hear
Alright.
the other straight
Alright,
guy.
that's it. That's it.
What? What?
Alright, I split them all. Oh, get out.
There's just too many Terry.
Oh my
I
god.
can't keep-
What the
I can't-
hell?
I can't keep them all out.
What the hell, Tyrion?
I split everyone up, and I was trying to keep you all out, but it was too hard. Everyone just kept dropping back in.
They're coming out of the goddamn walls.
Right, Tyrion,
Look at that
reply to
thing
Shiva. Goddamn.
I am, damn it, I'm trying.
Give me some
I am
balance.
extremely fucking tired right now.
So I'm guessing after this, it's going to be end of session.
Maybe, I don't know. If I can make it through without dying, it's hard.
Okay.
I've given up wearing my glasses at this point. 'Cause it just tires me out.
Oh, Tyrion.
I know that feeling.
You go bed, sweetie.
Fuck off.
Oh,
Fucking kill you.
no.
I am terrifying, and I deserve fear and respect.
I say that, but I get nothing in return, Terry. Don't expect.
Oh my god.
Jethro, do you own a gun?
Yes.
Alright. Then we're on even playing field. We'll make them fear and respect us.
Alright.
With our winning personalities.
Mm-hmm.
The gun was I was just curious.
I don't know what to do though.
I don't know. Maybe sleep, because that's what we're doing. We're just waiting for Shiva to get done with her fucking.
I mean, after this, because
I need my paladins.
I mean, are we going back to the town?
I don't know what we're doing.
She was going to the court to get everything ready for the paladin army.
Yeah, and I don't know
The
where.
whole fucking world has not gone to shit.
And I know Adrian's going to go where David, Leo, and Alex are.
Another separation. What will the party do again?
I mean, Mia's going to go with Shiva because Shiva is Mia's boss and most trusted comrade. Besides, except for Jason. Because Jason is Jason.
What?
Don't worry about it.
It's just two is just as bad as one. It's the loneliest number.
Right there.
No.
So wait, is the queen coming with us?
Is the queen coming with me?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if she's coming with us and
Hell,
fucking
we're gonna
one-
beat the queen really fucking quick!
one shot up in this bitch, just fight evil and we win. Alright everyone, time to go home.
Gomez, that's a hefty deal to make. Because if you remember that map,
Morrick's a big place.
I'm going to bring it here for a moment. She's essentially saying this border would be gone, and now Ultras controls this.
But we cannot have fucking total chaos in our fucking country.
And I highly doubt that Meryl's going to invade Core.
She has no real interest, and it's just she also doesn't want any more fighting, especially over lands that are possibly still filled with undead. But it's also a huge thing for Ultrust in the way of if Ultrust took over the lands of Morrick, that helps Ultrust a lot because that's a lot more land, and I mean
It's also coastal land.
it's coastal land. That essentially takes Ultras from being a small country with big power to big country with big power. Just because Meryl's nice doesn't mean she's not looking out for her own country.
Well, like you said, she's basically the country's mother.
Hmm.
She's going to be around for a while.
Though she doesn't think she'll be around forever, so...
Nor does she probably want to.
Yeah, she at least wants to see her daughters grow up.
Precisely.
She doesn't want her daughters to die before her.
Precisely. That's what I'm saying.
Tiefling problems. I mean, she doesn't have to worry about the tiefling one dying before her.
Yeah.
Well, not for natural reasons, anyway.
Yeah.
Man, imagine anyone who tries to date those girls.
Just, oh yeah, we'll take you home. We'll take you to meet our mother. Takes them to the fucking Ultras castle.
You did not mention what?
So Tyrion, am I getting any paladins or no? I don't know if she
Oh
meant
my God.
personal guards.
She said her personal guard, which would probably be her best paladins, along with the queen herself, just offered to kill the queen for you.
Okay,
I mean,
so I'm
Meryl
so
literally just offered to kill the queen for you.
I know, but right now, I want to have paladins with me as I'm walking, as I'm going.
No.
I need,
First of all, Meryl doesn't trust your judgment that much.
Oh my god, this person's decorating the greatest cookie. It's a
Oh
butt.
my God. Anyway.
It's a butt!
Come to the
Sorry, but,
political
like,
intrigue part of this fucking campaign.
every cookie that this person has made is like really cheesy pickup lines.
Hey, David could have technically had a similar offer like this. David could have asked Meryl to kill his dad for him.
How does she know he's not going her direction? She wasn't there.
she's already going to assume she's going to go the way where her friends are going, which is obviously not going to be her way.
I mean,
Although Shiva pretty much just said Adrian was competent in her own way.
In her own special way. Are you happy?
A very roundabout
Yeah,
compliment.
very roundabout compliment. But it counts.
Too bad
Just
he's not
imagine
dead.
Adrian saying that, like, oh, you mean you basically said I'm competent.
Too bad Adrian's not there.
I imagine that it would take Adrian like a second. Like, wait.
It's like, wait, did you just admit that I'm a competent paladin?
I did it good.
He's just like, I think she actually likes me. No, I hate you. Oh.
But she at least thinks I'm competent. I'm fine with that.
Are we finally
I'll
friends,
take
Shiva? Fuck off. Okay.
I'll take the competent compliment and I'll be happy.
I'll go back to my corner.
She'll think I should probably just have Riley ready for next session. I mean, she's already ready. I leveled her up, but yeah.
You could be going David's direction and I'm gonna have to switch. We don't know.
That kind of thing. I honestly don't know which way Biff will go.
Once this session is over, we can talk about it, so we don't have to spend too long next time.
Yep.
Why? Why? Stop it.
No.
It's just
No.
no.
Not allowed.
For all I know, the next thing that the queen says could just be like, "Nope, this is what's happening," and then it's all the questions are answered for us.
I mean, she was gonna be very frustrated, but she got her army.
Kind of.
She just wants to have. She's right now just like, I want one to come with me to prove that I have a paladin army coming this way. So I'm not bullshitting. I don't want to go to core and be like, hey guys, I got a fucking army coming. And they're like, where's the army? And she's like, it'll be here.
In a
In like a
month.
Yeah, she wants to have,
Again,
like,
it takes time to field an army.
she needs to go there with proof. So she's like, look, I have a paladin right here. Shakes.
He's real.
He's real, guys.
He's not my favorite one, but you know what? He's
It's like,
expendable.
prove it! Smite something! Smites Shiva.
Yeah, it's like, well,
She's like, ah! They're like, okay, he's a paladin.
Oh my god.
Now see, it would be the real thing is, if he smites evil Shiva, is it gonna be like, oh, he is a paladin, or, oh, this guy hurt Shiva, let's fucking kill them all.
I feel like a lot
I
of them
mean-
would laugh because Shiva's kind of a bitch.
I mean, like, Adrian would be like, smite! It instantly punched in the face 1 billion times by Jaha.
And then sickened, exhausted, fatigued, nauseated.
And dead.
You also took like 1 billion points of fire, ice, frost, and all that.
Yeah. Rip a fucking Rooney.
Hurt my daughter. I take your life.
Jaha's a fucking badass, and I love him.
Ow.
Meryl might, have a lot of pull with paladins, but I mean, shit, she has no sway over Adrian. She's not gonna be like, hey, Adrian, go with her. Adrian makes his own choices. So I'm sure if the queen was like, hey, Adrian, go with her, Adrian would probably actually do it.
He'd think about it for a little while.
I mean, the chosen one of Iomade is asking me to do this.
Quote unquote chosen one, you don't know. I mean, she made it to level 20, so gotta have some favor.
And also seeing her summon fucking angels.
Yeah, it's a cleric thing.
I know,
It's just a cleric thing.
I mean,
What's-
yeah.
I would feel like it'd be slightly awed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she summoned my grandpa!
Maria, what the fuck are you doing?
Meryl's actually probably the most effective person you could get against the Queen of Court.
What would have happened if we brought the Lich? Huh?
The Lich would side with the Queen of Court.
I know.
Rip. Okay.
But theoretically.
I mean, theoretically, if they fought, Queen of Court would win.
Yeah, I figured. I'm also going to take a swing at it and say that it's going to be on pretty even ground between the two of them.
Alright, Shiva. I'm trying to think. Shiva's blade is like is it a two-handed axe?
Two-handed axe, blood crystal, with the wounding enchantment.
Man, I'm trying to think real quick.
Because when it
It's funny.
comes to
This might be kind of funny.
Oh boy. If it's fucking something, it's just like, you can only use it if you're good.
Oh.
And she's like, damn it!
yeah, a lot of the weapons that could be really useful against like vampires and shit, Shiva can't touch, or she'll get a negative level.
Yeah, she will give a silver battle axe to Boric. That's also holy. A silver holy Great Axe to him because Shiva can't wield it.
Nope.
I'll be right back.
But that thing will absolutely fuck up vampires.
Awesome. Borak has a cool weapon now. Although he also has his fucking silver fucking warhammer. I'm just thinking he's fucking got like two fucking two-handed weapons just on
Hi,
his
Shiva.
back.
You know, rebellion starts, vampires. I wonder where he got that silver weapon or why he's been carrying it.
I know, right?
It's almost like he was prepared for the fact that vampires might come after him and Shiva.
Well, you know, Shiva didn't plan to be vampires. She thought she was on the good side, and then you know what? The fucking queen fucked her over.
Yeah, well, you know, shit happens.
So yeah, she'll take the weapon. And
My monk is also good for killing vampires because key strike.
Yeah.
yeah, she'll take the weapon, and then go leave and probably go to sleep because now she's mildly pleased.
Don't actually take the weapon or you'll feel horrible.
No, she's
Yeah, she.
Borax.
Meryl will actually give it to Borak and explain why.
This thing does holy things. Don't let her
Like,
touch it.
Shiva, if you hold this, it will hurt you because of your nature.
Your nature.
Because you're angry all the time. Just don't touch
Because
it.
you're a bitch.
I'm back.
It's an anti-bitch weapon +1.
I don't know what I missed, but I'm back.
It's super
Borak has a
effective
cool weapon.
on Shiva and Riley only.
What do we get?
It's actually a +3 holy Great Axe.
Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Nice.
Hello.
I could think of a palette and I could use it.
It's Borax now.
Well, it's only Borax because no one else is there to hold it, so I mean, but...
She will entrust that thing to Borak.
My paladin, my great paladin could be.
Yeah, he could. Either way, you guys can decide with amongst yourselves who of the party wants to head where, and who you shall be following. Because Shiva wants to go to Core, though how many of people actually want to go to Core is really up to them, because that can...
I mean,
You guys just got...
still wants to like put an end to wars and shit.
Yeah. Just... It's currently a civil war, so... You know.
I mean, still, people are still getting hurt. It
Yeah.
still technically affects, you know, like her family, because her family travel everywhere.
Again, it's up to what you guys want to do, or who wants to go where. So, yeah.
Okay.
And
So-
depending... One second.
Okay.
And I'm going to shut up in a second, because I'm going to be too tired to continue talking.
Okay.
If, depending on where the party goes, if everyone actually has a character they want to switch, or if they're just chill with going wherever the party goes, that's cool. I mean, that's cool, but try to come up with a reason of why your character would be there, or at least talk with me over, you know, this next week about the character, and they can work something out, depending on what the party decides.
Oh, so you're not staying for us discussing. Okay.
I mean, I will be here for a couple moments, but my bed looks real comfortable right now.
Yeah, go.
Go the fuck to sleep.
Cool then.
I am moving stuff off my bed.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna end the stream, because spoilers! Not really.
Spoilers.
Not really, but still I'm gonna end the stream, because it's just gonna be us talking, and that's boring. Anyway.
Hey guys, spoilers.
What?
Hey guys, spoilers. There's a war going on in Core. Never would have guessed.
Gosh, Tyrion!
Oh shit.
Hey guys, you guys ended one of the wars. Good job.
Woo!
Time to end another one.
Achievement
there's only-
unlocked.
Now there's only 2 left.
Oh god. Okay.
I'm trying to remember. What the fuck is the third war?
I don't know, Shiva. What is it?
I'm thinking that it's Core
That
taking
the-
over the north. I'm thinking. Maybe? I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Another thing with like, I don't know.
Actually, I mean, it's not something that I've like actually really told you guys about.
It's a
just 'cause
secret war!
your characters haven't really gotten involved in it.
It's a secret war.
I mean, I have no idea if you guys are your character because your characters haven't really so far shown too much interest in it, but there are two of your guys' characters who are definitely at least in the area or involved in it now.
Which characters would those be?
I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say Adrian and
No.
Constant. No.
No.
Okay.
It's two other characters who are not in the party right now.
Is Riley one of them? Does it have something to do with the Underdark?
No, it's
Is it-
characters.
is
It's
it
characters
Di-
who left the party.
Is it David?
God fucking damn it, Jack. No,
Is
Okay.
it the Elven King?
Oh my god.
no.
Is it the North?
Oh my god! Ding, ding, ding.
That's what I thought. Okay, so it's all freaking coast, yeah.
And Sekio.
And Sekia.
Everyone forgets Sekio.
I didn't forget about Sekia. I was just thinking of Ulfric and Kostia because they were the ones who were like, "I'm gonna go get my army."
Armies.
I'm going to go get my people's tribe, even though I don't really originate from them. My original people are all dead. But I'm still going to recruit these people.
I mean, technically, Jotun folk don't have tribes because they're kind of freaks in nature.
Either way, it's fine. But yeah, there's stuff going on up in the north.
Okay.
Look,
Oh,
everywhere's been having a fun time.
Woo! Fighting! Okay, well, I'm gonna end the stream now. Okay.
Fuck off.
Good night.
Go
Yeah, there
down
we
the
go. Officially ended. Good night, everyone.